morning. It's RPR here, representing the Netfingers. It's Monday, and it's time to start the week off the right way. Now it's time for the Klein Alley Show.
Sometimes I need a good reason to get out of bed. Got sleep in my eyes, clouds in my head. I need a shot of something to make my motor go.
Hey.
So I turn on the Klein and Alley Show.
I like it. Thank you, lady.
Give me some Klein and Alley Show. Give me some Klein and Alley Show.
Come on.
Get your motor running with the Klein and Alley Show.
Yeah, honey.
I said, get your motor running with the Klein and Alley Show.
Thunderbolt and Lively very, very frightened me.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah, good morning. Welcome to a brand new week here on KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. Text line active already, 800-520-1067. And if you need to call us, you can call the very same numbers. Lots to give you this morning. First of all, we got a trip to give away to go see Blink-182 at Aftershock. If you're on the standby boarding list currently, hope you're ready to answer our call later this morning. Then we'll tell you where you're going to next. It's a good one. This isn't one of those ones where you got to play favorites with one band, because we present to you many bands, and we will tell you where you'll be heading next. Or I'm sure K-Rock's Instagram has already ruined the announcement. My name's Klein. That is Allie right there.
Good morning.
There's DJ Omar Khan.
Hello.
You got Jake Z Nerd, fresh off his date. We'll find out all about that. In the back room, you got Vanessa taking the calls, 800-520-1067, and Postmaster Johnny, fresh from some preseason Charger football.
He walked in here and showed us some almonds, like, hey, look what I got.
Look at these.
Show and tell.
But those
Like,
were not.
okay.
Those were from Trader Joe's. He likes to bring his own snacks to the Chargers
It's
games.
like, okay, good job.
He's very proud of himself. You know, like when you teach those like slow adults how to like actually like navigate the world. So yeah, every once in a while I'll be at the grocery store and there's like a group of slow adults being given like a lesson, like this is what you do and this is how, and then you go pay for it over here. That's like Johnny every day. He goes into the grocery store. He comes in and shows us what he was able to leave
I know,
with.
so we have to be like, really good, Johnny.
That's an avocado.
Very healthy
I didn't
fats.
even say anything when I showed you. I just raised him up and I was like, yeah.
I know, you're so proud of you. But how many times have you held up that bag of nuts for us?
Like 3 so far.
Yeah, have we ever given you the reaction you're hoping for? Or?
You're always like, oh, nice, Johnny. Wow.
Well, I'm also, if I only had a bag of almonds for lunch, I would be so upset.
Right. I know, he's going to snack on those.
He's so happy.
I'm kind of stoked. I'm like, hell yeah. We got
He's also
dry
become
salted almonds.
he's become the coworker that just constantly offers you the same thing every day. And after you've turned it down so many times, most people would just stop offering.
After 7 days straight of jar of peanut butter?
Yeah. It's a peanut
Just
butter jar.
accept that the answer's no.
Yeah, he licks it with his own. He walks around licking the jar of peanut butter with his own tongue, and then he'll occasionally turn to me and go, "Hey, you want some?" And I go, "I don't want any of your jar of peanut butter. I've been watching you lick it all week."
It's interesting because even when offered better food, Johnny chooses to stick with his weird food.
I know.
We had gotten lunch a few weeks ago, and we were like, do you want anything? This place is great. And he's like, no, I got some frozen burritos in the fridge.
Yeah.
I'm like, but those are probably terrible.
He's all out of sorts, this guy.
But that's what he planned.
Well, we got a decent show for you today. Lots to give you, and all you got to do is just keep listening to us, and potentially you become a big winner. And we'll cover everything that happened last week on the show, including some brand new stuff we haven't gotten into yet. Last time, we had a very significant Lifetime Achievement Award. We designed the Tiny Towel, which will be given away today because we got to blow those out before the end of summer. And we have a new round of nominees for random things in our lives that we believe deserve Lifetime Achievement Awards. We'll get to that and so much more this morning right here on KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. If you need us, 800-520-1067. Lots to give you this morning, including Monster Jam. I forgot to mention that. So 4 packs of tickets to Monster Jam coming up. That'll be at Crypto.com Arena, August 22nd, and we get you in at some point this morning. So just keep listening to the show. Quickly, Allie, hold on. I wanted to let you know that we have someone joining us today on the show. This was an unscheduled guest, but I think you'll be thrilled when
the female umpire?
The female umpire has already lost her job. And she is looking for a gig, so she's going to come in here and she's going to do sports for us on KROQ.
I love it.
Now, this is someone that you've heard before on the radio, but Jake had the pleasure of encountering her in public over the weekend, and this was nothing to do with his date. But I think you'll be thrilled when you find out that one of your favorites will make a return appearance to the show. Any guesses?
God, what am I? That Jake ran into?
Yep. This was a surprise to me a moment ago, because you never know when she's going to pop up. She's like Bloody Mary. Say her name 3 times, and then you get Joyce Moyes.
Oh,
Hey,
Joyce.
Jake.
How are your pits?
Oh, they're nasty.
So this is an update. Now, he didn't really go to meet her to do a pit stop. He just feels the need whenever he sees her to do a pit stop. Because she is the original, she's Jake's pit stop deputy, and it was a very hot weekend.
Yeah, I got up the train. I had to wait for the bus, so sitting there, bad.
Should I do a
Oh, they're
pit
so
stop?
good. They're just really ripe.
Oh, man.
Is that true, Jake? Was she a ripe one?
She said they were wet. When I smelled them, they're actually not bad. They've been way worse before.
These are this is a combination of bus/train. So she was bus and train and hot weather pits.
Man,
And she
so
said
many
they
modes
were
of public transportation.
and she referred to them as nasty and ripe. And Jake still, I'll give the guy credit, still went in for the sniff.
And I think, Jake, too, after a while, your nostrils will probably get used to the smell. You start getting used to your own smell.
Yeah, nose blind. Yeah.
But they smell good.
Of course. They're my pits.
She makes a good point.
She should come out with her own line of deodorant.
Oh, man.
All right, let me try. Oh, you know what?
Why does her pits make the sound of a door opening when they open?
She's an old lady.
I mean, this is wild. This is her opening her arms.
Let me just lift my arm.
Listen to this.
All right, let me try. Oh,
Is that her armpit? Well, what is that noise, Jake? Is that a different door nearby?
Those are her pits.
Oh, my.
All right, let me try. Oh, you know what? It's not bad.
There you go. Thank you.
Anyway, there's
I'll just close it back up.
Oh, man, she actually does give us some great intel as we get ready for back to school with the most important thing she ever learned from her schooling days. We'll get to that later this morning on the show.
Any bets on what her highest education level is?
I think I'm going to say doctorate.
I was going to say same.
But you never know because we don't really know her situation other than the fact that she's always kind of loitering outside of some bar.
But barflies are extremely intelligent. They've always got a lot of great factoids, and you learn a lot from drunks at the bar.
Yeah, they got their street smarts is off the charts.
Yeah, and they're like, anyway, he used to sell multi-billion-dollar houses, but here's a fact for you, and you're like, whoa.
Apparently over the weekend, Jake ran into listeners at a bar, I think, and then he ghosted them. I don't know what's going on, but listen to this.
Hey, Klein and Allie. Yeah, this is a little bit of a drunken message, but this message is actually for Jake. My boyfriend and I were out today, I don't know, like around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and we were at Champs in Burbank, and we saw Jake come in.
Jake, you're going to the bars at 1 in the afternoon?
That's where I'm playing my tournament across the street.
Oh, I see.
What?
So you do your little cards. He does his little magic cards,
Oh,
and
you're
then he
still
goes
doing that.
across.
And what's wrong with going to the bar at 1 p.m.?
Well, I think it's
a weekend.
I think it's a daily thing for Jake, though. And by the way, I don't even know.
Daily Sundays.
But you don't go during the week at this time?
Not that time. I go at night during the weekdays.
I just think it's interesting that whenever we
Are
have
you drunk right now?
I'm wasted.
Wait. How many days a week do you drink, Jake?
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, maybe.
You're fine.
Yeah, you got no
3,
problem.
4, 5, maybe, and we're like,
6.
he's fine.
That sounds
You're
fine,
fine.
to me.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
fine.
I guess compared to the
We were
Bud Light
very
Bros.
excited because we thought he might be doing one of his surveys or something. We were really excited to maybe answer some questions, but he walked in the front door and walked out the back door.
I mean, this is the part of Jake. He's like, if we just follow Jake around for a day, he does weird things. He walked into the front of the bar. You got spotted by some listeners, and then you just walked right out. You didn't even get a drink.
No, I got a drink.
Well, that's not what they say. You walked in and walked right out.
Well, sure.
Maybe he's time traveling.
I mean,
boom, boom, and When we went to go out to look for him, he was nowhere to be found.
Whoa.
And we know it's Jake because he had a dog on his back. So, Jake, what's up? What happened?
That's crazy. You just walk through the bar and then leave.
I don't need people spying on me, man.
We should do a Jake cam for a day.
Please, if you guys see Jake, someone just trail him and let us know what's going on, because I find this fascinating.
A day in the life of Jake.
I mean,
minus like the 4 hours in the middle of the day where he naps. I think it'd be interesting.
That's very skippable. But like these listeners say, oh, there's Jake. He comes in, maybe he'll take a moment, and then he just goes right out the back door
and disappears.
Maybe you were going back to your Magic the Gathering tournament. Is that possible?
It's quite possible.
Do you have run of the bar?
Back to Virgin Land.
Do you Jake? Do you get to go wherever you want to? Like they let you go back where they make the food and stuff because you're there so much.
Oh, actually, that's the only place I haven't been. I haven't been in the kitchen now.
It's like a stray dog. Hello, boy.
I think if I get to go back to the kitchen,
you want some scraps?
Of the bar.
All right. Well, anyway, someone keep eyes on Jake. He's the guy walking around with the dog in a backpack. He's easy to spot.
He'll be at Champs.
All right. We'll get into today. Starting at noon today, he'll be a chance for his 3 or 4 days of drinking a week. Quick break. If you want Allie's money, call now. 800-520-1067. 5 questions about the news. Could be yours next.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
These are the
fancy pants.
These are the infamous lady pants that I
How
purchased.
are they stained already?
Oh, are they stained?
I don't know.
I know how.
These have mustard on them. There's at least 3 to 4 different things on these.
Don't touch that one.
Ew.
It's definitely not mustard,
Okay, I
Allie.
don't want these
That's
anymore.
manstard.
Ew.
Manstard? You can have those. You can have those.
Jesus.
No, it's not. You like the way those fit? Wow, they do fit you great.
They do.
This is like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. They could fit all of us.
I know. They have to do a remake with sweats.
Yeah, let me see how you look on them so the YouTube audience can enjoy this. There's Allie. They actually do look, they're pretty good lesbo. Oh, there is a stain on them. Whoopsies. And look at the back pockets. Can't even fit your hands in there. They're so little.
They can fit my little lady hands.
Yeah, not good for man hands. Not look good. I'll tell you one thing. Do not look good on your ass, those pants.
Well, they make your ass look good.
Thank you.
I'm also wearing jeans underneath, though, so that makes it a little different.
So those fit you.
They fit me.
Klein, Alley, Show! Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.
This is a grown-ass adult right now, and I'm going to play this for you because they spent a lot of money trying to find a very specific Labubu.
I have spent thousands trying to get the golden boo-boo roll. Like, this better be the golden boo-boo, otherwise I'm crashing out. Like, you guys don't understand.
Did you see the video, Klein?
Oh, yeah.
You believe this is real?
I don't know. It looks real to me, dude.
Okay, this is one of those videos you post just to get clicks, Klein.
Well, it fooled me.
I guess it did.
You little bitch.
Apparently, we've updated the photo that goes with the podcast. So if you download the podcast, you can see Allie and her super long neck. And it's already getting rave reviews from everyone who has looked at the new photo.
I noticed that you guys got your new photo up, and it is definitely a step up from before. Allie, you have the longest neck ever in the podcast picture.
Isn't that a compliment, by the way, to have a long neck? Isn't that something like... No, it's not?
Not in my department.
No. Yeah, no, not for you.
I think it needs to be long and slender. Mine's thick.
Oh, Allie's got that thick tree trunk neck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every
well.
necklace is a choker.
Let's see how you do when you battle Allie. Allie's over there working on the next round of ADD News, which we'll get later this hour on the show. But is she aware of what's really going on in the world, and can you do better than she does on the hot seat? Mm-hmm. She puts up her money where her mouth is. She claimed a while ago that she could eat a bunch of hot dogs, and then we made her do it. And even before that, she claimed, I know everything there is to know about the news. And we said, prove it every single morning, battling regular people.
I am no journalist, but I am a good scroller.
She's been referred to as Barbara Walrus when she was heavier, but she's not anymore, so we can't call her that, although it was one of her many great nicknames.
Yeah, there were a lot of great fat nicknames that I have.
You really should
I
put
wish
on
you
the
could
weight.
use-
Just for that. Just for the nicknames, Allie. Please.
Everyone's into weight loss drugs and
That's too bad.
What is it? Jelly Roll just lost like 100, almost 200 pounds. Everyone's losing weight these
You
days.
could be the new Jelly Roll if you go the opposite direction.
I'll just go the other way.
That's all you got to do. Let's say hi
Be like
to...
Oprah because you're so dark now.
Oh, okay. That's wearing off, actually.
Allie would be the new darker Oprah.
Yeah.
That would be Allie. That's great. Let's say Allie was very dark last week because she went spray tanning. It's still there, kind of, but now you just look like a chimney sweep.
Just white and
You're
sad.
kind of smudgy now. Hey, Dan, welcome to KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
You feeling smart?
Somewhat, but it's Monday morning, so we'll see.
I get it. I know how it is. Allie's going to leave the KROQ studio, sequester herself outside in the hall. She will not hear the show, which means your round can officially begin. You get to go first, answer them as quickly, confidently, and accurately as possible. No cheating. And we'll see how you do at the end when we score it together. Please, you're welcome to play along. And if you beat Allie just while listening and playing along, you should call tomorrow right around this time to actually take her real money. Your round, Dan, of Allie Knows the News starts right now.
Allie Knows the News.
All right. This important phone number was not working in parts of SoCal after there was a fire at an AT&T building somewhere. Which phone number was not working?
It was 911.
Question number 2. Dog casting call. Attention, this film franchise is looking for its next four-legged star, and it could be your best friend. Which film franchise is looking for their new star?
Oh, that's Air Bud.
Question number 3. Romantic or just lame? This viral moment took place between a Rams fan and a Cowboys fan at a preseason game. What was the moment that's gone viral for some strange reason?
They hugged and shared a drink.
Hugged and shared a drink. We go to question number 4 right now. It was a very good weekend for at least one movie at the box office that brought in $42.5 million. Gets to wear the title proudly. King of the box office. Which movie was it?
I think it was Jurassic World Rebirth.
Say that again?
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Okay. And finally, wildlife and humans still not getting along. This time it was a child bitten by what outside of a Malibu home?
Oh, it was a mountain lion.
All right. You did great considering it's a Monday morning. You set us up for failure, but you did pretty decent. Let's bring Allie in and we shall score it together. Don't say anything else. You'll learn a little bit about the news. Potentially you win Allie's money. Allie, this guy slow played you. It's a real hustle right here. He came on feeling like, it's Monday. I don't know what I got to bring to the table. And he did not hesitate. Quick with answers. Some of them even right. We scored together. I have a feeling you're going to be paying the people today.
I don't want to lose money already.
Question number 1. This important phone number was not working in parts of Southern California after a fire at an AT&T building.
911.
All right, he got that as well. 911 was not working in Redondo Beach, other parts as well, but that is correct. We go to question number 2. It's tied up 1-1. Question 2. Dog casting call. That's right. This film franchise is looking for its next four-legged star, and it could be your best friend. I mean, not you, because you're a cat person. But it could be
dog best friend.
Could be your best friend. Which movie is looking for their next big star?
I thought I read that they were remaking Rin Tin Tin. Is that real?
Where do you think you read that?
I don't know.
That is not.
Lesbian Monthly?
Is that the article every month in Lesbian Monthly?
Yeah.
Where's Rin Tin Tin?
Where are you?
I'll tell you who got it right. Dan. They're looking for dogs, even if your dog does not know how to play basketball, to be the star of the next Air Bud movie.
They're making another Air Bud movie?
I think it'll be the 16th in the franchise, and they're looking for all dogs eligible. I don't even think they have a specific breed in mind, but they will train your dog.
Wait, they don't have a specific breed in mind?
Well,
it needs to be that golden retriever lab thing.
I think currently, by today's, you're not allowed to say what they really want. Like they can't say.
You have to be like open and inclusive.
Right. You can't say we're looking for a white lab. You can't say that, right? But they know what they want. Anyway, you don't get the point, and Dan does. So Dan goes up by 1, and we go to question number 3. Romantic or just weird? This viral moment took place between two fans at a Cowboys-Rams preseason game.
Oh, the guy proposed.
All right. He said they hugged and shared a drink, but the correct answer is there was a proposal between a couple where one of them was a Rams fan, one of them was a Cowboys fan. And I cannot think of a lamer proposal than at a preseason football game.
I mean, wouldn't you at least wait till the actual game? And they're bound to play each other at some point this season, right?
Yes. And so, for a million reasons.
You can't afford those tickets, so you're going to go to the Judith
Hey, got to buy that ring, not cheap. Allie gets the point. Tied it up. Ooh, it's a back and forth battle with 2 questions left. Question 4. Congratulations. One movie reigned supreme at the box office this weekend, bringing in $42.5 million, winning the box office. A lot of movies out there, but which one was the winning movie?
God. You know, I think that new movie Weapons did really well, but I don't know if it was the top.
He said Jurassic Park. I went and finally saw Naked Gun.
Same. It was the best.
I really thought that was the best movie I've seen in a long-ass time. I could not...
Defied my expectations.
I was
high, and it was perfect.
Yeah, it was great. I went in there thinking I was going to have sex, but the theater was too crowded. I was actually surprised at how many people were in the movie theater.
Me too. I was like one of the last seats. I was in the middle of a family. I went by myself.
But that's so sad. The correct answer, though, is Allie's right. Weapons. He said Jurassic Park, so Allie gets the point. Goes up by 1. Wow, what a turnaround. Final question. Wildlife, humans still not getting along. This time, a child was bitten by what outside of a Malibu home?
Oh, a mountain lion.
He said that as well. All right, final score. Dan, you put in good numbers on the board, but unfortunately, Allie still did slightly better, and what must you shamefully admit?
My name is Dan. It's Monday, and Allie knows the news.
You came in saying you would lose, and you did fulfill your destiny.
See, I didn't know the dog question, but I knew the cat question.
You lost. That's
mountain lion rare.
That's that stupid lesbian monthly magazine you're reading.
Keeps me up to date.
Lots to get into this morning. We'll go over some of the drama that took place at the end of last week. We'll do that next on KROQ. KROQ, your Klein Alley show. Do a live show every day, 4 hours plus, and I've known Allie for over a decade now. Wow, that's crazy. Feels like much longer.
Back in my fat days.
Yeah, I knew Allie when she was fat, getting stuck in hula hoops. Now she's all thin and spray tanning. She got real vain about herself. It's really the worst.
I'm actually just trying to cover my veins.
Good luck. So Friday, toward the end of the show, maybe probably if you're listening now, you missed it. Things got a little heated. People want to say that Klein had his period. I'm hearing a lot of people are accusing me of that. That's
No, it's not right. It's offensive to women to say that. We do not stand with Klein.
I did buy lady pants. And as you know, when you do a live show every day, occasionally we cross the line with each other. We cross the line legally. We cross the line with our bosses. It happens. And for the most part, we all have a good sense of humor about it. Friday, something that was said just really irked me. And rather than just bite my lip, I decided let's
bitch
have a real moment on the radio. Well, you guys clearly agree because there's a ton of messages about it, and then we'll break down what happened, and I'd like to offer some sort of words to maybe explain myself.
Okay, blah, 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 Friday drama, blah, blah, blah. But what's more important is Klein. It's dang gay, not gang.
Okay.
Dang gay. Like, there's extra letters after the G, you dumbass.
We're not talking about the mispronunciation of dang fever or whatever it is. We're talking about the drama. So let's focus on the actual drama. And there's a lot of people that have opinions as to what we should do, Allie.
There's only one way to settle this KK Allie beef. Rap battle, diss track, round 2. Do it. Come on, KK.
There's not going to be a round 2 rap battle. More importantly, people just wanted to use this opportunity to call me a bitch boy.
Klein is a bitch. Klein is a bitch. Klein is a bitch because he's a little bitch boy. And he's a little bitch boy.
It's a lovely song. Thank you.
Rap battle is over.
That guy just won the next rap battle. And then there's just people that want to let us know that my temper was totally uncalled for.
Wow, Klein, I hope you got to go home and hug your kids and relax a little bit. Maybe your wife gave you a little some of that pudding. Because, geez, I don't think Allie said anything wrong, and that was like a low-volume, low-grade, ragging on you comment to just talk about taking off a Friday. Hope everything's better on Monday. We'll be listening. I don't want this on the ruler. I don't want this on the ruler, Dad.
That's a great impression of my kid. Thank you for ending the call with that. Strong. and then other people thought
there's more?
There's so many.
Man, for a guy who made fun of Allie's cat dying and calls her mom the throat goat, you overreacted on the softest joke.
All right, so everyone said I had a big overreaction to a soft joke, and I will explain.
And I think now, in hindsight, you would agree.
In hindsight, I would agree that I was right. And I reacted appropriately.
What?
And I should have reacted stronger.
I think so, too.
And I thought about it all weekend.
Because there are certain places that you just don't go.
And you do not. And
we all knew it was off limits, and I didn't listen.
This guy, by the way, he summed it up beautifully on this message, Allie.
Hey, Klein, you there, buddy? Oh, babe, it's Saturday. I forgot. He doesn't hardly even work on Friday.
Okay. See?
Oh, God. Later.
So the reality is this. Allie said something that was a 2 out of 10, maybe even a 1 out of 10.
Oh, come on. Give me a little more credit.
I was on the humor scale.
I'm a 2 out of 10.
It was a 2 out of 10 joke.
Do we have the audio, by the way?
I don't know. To be honest, is the audio there? I didn't see it. I don't know where it is.
I was just thinking, you as a radio host would prepare and, want to fill in the people on exactly what happened.
They can download the pod. You know what? It's a great excuse to go get the podcast. A lot of people over the weekend saw the post on Instagram. They
oh my God, I got so many
yet.
DMs and text messages from people.
Let me play a little bit from the.
You don't have to play. You don't have to play it, Omar.
You on purpose don't want me to play it. Is that true?
You can play it, but I would like to say my piece about it. If you play it, I can't. God damn it, Omar! Now I'm going to lose it on you.
You're talking.
Let's start all over again.
Okay. Say your piece, and I can play. You can say your piece, and I'll play it afterwards.
Feel free, play it. Play the audio. I don't have
play it first.
Yeah, play it.
Okay.
Questions about the show that we just did for the last 4 hours. Man, this weekend is much needed, I think. Right? Who's with me? Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't had a day off in a while.
Let's add a George.
It's tough working on a Friday, huh, Klein?
What do you? Am I supposed to respond to that?
No, I mean, you didn't work last Friday, so it might be tough having a full 5-day week.
Ali, you took a week off to go hiking in the Grand Canyon.
I'm just teasing you. Are you really getting mad?
Fine.
I feel like I take very, very, very little time off.
Oh my God, I'm joking, dude.
I lost a friend. I had a friend. I had to go to a funeral this summer.
Yeah, then he whines about his friend's wife dying.
Thank you, Omar.
Thanks for cutting in there.
He's here today because he only takes Mondays off.
I should have taken today off. So
an emotional day.
Before we continue with the audio, I will say the following: I feel very guilty whenever I miss one of these shows. A live show. You know me. I always want to be live. You guys give me a hard time about it. You like to play that clip over and over again. Like to be live because one year I said let's all work on Juneteenth. What's it matter? And I feel.
What's it matter? It's a day off for us. That's what it matters.
Well, when the boss comes in and says, you guys working or not working, the choice is yours.
Yeah, but they're our boss. They of course want to be slave drivers. No.
But also, boss, don't give us the option.
Right.
Yeah.
That's such a BS question.
I'm telling you right now.
It's like, do you want Christmas presents or no?
If you want to know why I reacted to this the way I reacted to it, I will say the following things. I don't like the narrative around here at all that I'm not fully committed to trying to put on a great show as many days as we can put on. That's how I took Allie's comment, because the reality is, Jake, I swear to God, I'm going to turn your mic off now, because I'm trying to actually have a real conversation. I don't need you yelling, "Oh, bitch," in the background the whole time, because now I'm going to get mad all over again. And I was actually in a calm, nice place before this started.
All right, continue.
And I thought that Allie took a cheap shot, saying that I missed a Friday because my wife was having a surgery, and she said it was really important that I was there because she was freaking out about things, and I said fine, and I hate missing the show. And I do that more for the people listening and for you guys too. I feel so terrible and bad whenever I've had to say like last minute day of, or it has not happened often, but whenever it's guys,
it happens more than you're leading on.
See, how often, Omar, do you really think it's happening?
We are always scrambling, it seems like, on like, stuff that's planned, and we have to last minute scramble, like Jake has to get like a best stuff together. It happens a lot more often than you're leading on, I think.
Oh, okay. Would you, I've worked with you, I don't know, 5 years, 4 years. In the 10 years that, Allie, we've been together, how many times would you say that has actually happened? In 10 years of doing live shows 5 days a week?
Gosh, I mean, it's definitely less than once a year.
So that doesn't sound like a crazy number if you think about any of your lives. No, and I will
say that this year there have been, quote, as they say, unforeseen circumstances,
right? That
aren't normal for you.
You're right, absolutely a fact.
You see, they seem normal for me because I don't really know Klein as well as you do.
Yeah, this is not something that happens often, but also I wanted to poke fun at it a little bit because I guess what I know about you is that you are absolutely committed to the show. So, a lot of times we take jabs when we know that the opposite is true.
Totally.
And that's kind of where I was playing, which I also thought I was kind of playing in the shallow end. But
also, I think Ali knows that this is one of his buttons, which I found extremely funny.
Right, but I didn't realize that you had also, this had been bothering you for a while, and I think that there was something bubbling up that maybe we hadn't talked about.
Yeah, because...
So then it brought up something that I didn't realize that we did need to talk about.
The reality is this. I think to myself, as I look back, thank you, Jake. As I look back, yeah, shut up, Jake. It was you. It sounded like you, so shut it up. All right? Anytime someone says it like that, it's you. I was thinking back to all of the things in my personal life that I have not gone to or participated in over the last, whatever it's been, since we've been doing the radio show. Weddings, birthdays, surprise
Klein
parties.
Came in the day after his child was born.
Day. She was born. Day she was born. Same day. They said,
that's on you, dude.
It's on me.
What,
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
like
right.
what?
It's
take
on
the
me.
time.
You're
what's
right.
wrong
It's
with
on
you?
me. But I'm telling you, I have a problem. I'm admitting it. I have an absolute problem where I feel that if we do not come in and do the live shows, any of the listeners that have decided to make us their morning show will disappear forever.
Well, I think you don't want to be one of those people who takes off 8 weeks a year.
No.
And there are a lot of people in this town
in this
industry that do that. Where you listen any given day and usually it's like, oh, that guy's in Hawaii for the next month.
And I get it. Listen, there's people that have earned that.
But you don't want to. You strive not to be that person, so I think that's why you get sensitive about it.
So I got really mad, and the reality is, I haven't missed one day of this summer, particularly where I missed a few days. None of them were because of something I wanted to do, and I feel like I'm either going to piss off you guys, piss off the audience, piss off my family, and I was mentioning leading up to what happened on Friday. I said to Allie, hey, it's my father-in-law's 80th birthday. I'm going to have to, at some point in the fall, I'm going to have to head back east for a day or two. And then I'll try to just find a studio there I can use. I don't want to not do the shows or whatever. But I felt like I got this eye roll of oh, all right, whatever you need. And I go, this is so few. I'm not one of these people that's always going away, disappearing for 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah,
I've never done that.
And it's weird because for me, I didn't feel like I was doing that. I was like, oh, okay, well, if we are going to take time off, then we just probably need to get some approval for it. But I think because of our history, because of also your sensitivity around it, all of a sudden it seemed like it was something bigger than what it was.
Yeah, and I think it hit me. Honestly, what hit me was the feeling that if you really feel, and obviously Omar does because he just said it, that I have become unreliable to come in here and do a show every day, a show that puts a lot of effort, time, thought goes into, because because on a whim I'll just be like, sorry guys, figure it out tomorrow. I'm not going to be there. That to me happens, as Ali said, maybe once a year, maybe, which I think is a good average for a person that's got 2 young kids and things that they have to deal with all the time. So just know this. We put the show first. All of us, I would say, do more often than not, because you being here, you listening, you choosing to spend some time with us matters more than you will ever know. And the last thing I want to do is give some listener that's finally into the show and is like, I found my people, a regurgitated show or something that they've heard before, or the opportunity for, because I know how it feels. I remember growing up, there were shows I used to like. And when Stern started taking all his vacations, I remember feeling like taking it personally. Like, oh, I don't care. He'd rather be vacationing for 3 months of the year.
Right. So I think that all that kind of, it like pokes this thing inside of you that you don't want to be that person.
Yes.
And so then you don't want to be perceived as that person. I think you're afraid of being perceived that way. So then it kind of built up in your mind. And I also think that in terms of the way that we joke with each other on the air, like we always are busting balls with everything, and everybody has things that piss them off. Like for me, with the long questions, I always cringe every time we do that because it hits at a part of my ego and my sensitivity. Now, do I know that we all joke about everything and it's just for entertainment? Yeah, absolutely. But does it have truth to it?
It was crazy because I went and saw
Yeah, there
play the
all
right. Why'd you cut it off? That's such a great question.
We don't have time.
I don't know if you got my other message, but I love you. You're cool. Stop being a little bitch.
Okay.
Bitch.
Yeah, 510 said we need to get some Desitin for Klein's sensitive abs.
All right. Well, I blame those lady pants I bought. None of this happened until I bought those stupid lady pants.
I apologize for making what I guess was a really wonderful
Take
joke.
it back. Take the apology back. The apology is unnecessary. The joke should have been better. You can apologize for that. Okay. And
it was the end of the show. I could have made a better
And
joke.
I will be taking from now through October 5th off. So we'll be doing some best ofs. Okay. No, that's not true. I wish, but we have stuff to give you. In fact, the big announcement.
Wish? Really?
No, I don't wish. I don't wish.
Wow, man, what an asshole.
I wish I could just phone it in at this point. I can entertain you fools.
I'd rather be. I mean, someone on the text line, they put it so, the fact that you guys seem to choose us over your own actual family is crazy, and that is crazy. That's something I probably got to deal with in therapy. I mean, I probably do have to first go to therapy, but then that's something I could deal with there. Because that seems wild that this matter, that technically a bunch of strangers, even though I don't consider you that, is more important than potentially things that I need to do at home. But this job, which is a fun job.
Yeah, but I think you think about it in terms of how many people you're letting down, right? And you are a person who's always trying to please everybody.
Right.
And your wife and your family, that's, 3 other people? Versus like
6 people listening.
6 people.
Right.
Exactly.
I got it. I know. And that's it.
So that's how you make your choice.
So if a few more
Klein
listeners.
is the most dedicated man that I know who gets here last every day.
Oh, Jake, you're such a prick.
And sometimes leaves in the middle of the show and records some segments.
I'll start adding up all of the hours I'm sitting around here afterwards, Jake, when you hightail and leave because it's time for your nap.
Yeah, he's done with it. You're the leader of the show, dude. Come on.
Right.
You guys are not at the same level. You can't compare.
Well, I got no ammunition there. I can't compare. That's crazy.
I'm here at least an hour before you get here.
I'm moving into the studio. That's it. That's it. You guys are stuck with me.
World famous Klein Alley Show. KROQ. 106.7 FM. Mornings on KROQ.
Yo. So you think it's cool to play mambo music and diss me? Well, your rap game is worse than when my wife pretends to kiss me. So I'm gonna say a few words to spoil that clear P-test cup. That's right, bitch. It's time for this lesbo to wrap it up.
Hell yeah.
Here's news for you, shorty. NyQuil and Dayquil aren't the same, and doors all have handles, and yellow hats are lame. You say that your pie wine is pizza's new side piece, but your sales list is only as long as your last lease. On the streets you buy Jordans, but you don't make no profit. At home you're like Ellen, you're way out the closet.
Whoa.
And you'll probably hear this, and you'll probably cry. It's okay, Kay, you're an emotional guy. You cry when you're sick, when your kid sings a song, when you're tired or hungry, when they brought back Tom DeLonge. So you know what? I think I'm gonna stop this dope rhyme, cause unlike you, I know how to stay on time.
What's up with this?
Yeah.
The second we're done with this audio from the streets of WeHo at Pride, Vanessa was out there on her rollerblades doing some exclusive interviews, and it has been making us laugh behind the scenes here at KROQ for the last 3 hours nonstop. As soon as we're done with that, we get you into Cali Vibes this weekend and get you VIP access onto KROQ Special High Rise so you can see the show up close and personal, and we'll give those tickets away the second we're done with this. Pride was happening in West Hollywood this weekend. It's been going on for, I don't know, many years. It's hard to say it's the gayest day of the year in West Hollywood because we're all pretty gay, but it's definitely one of the gayest.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Maybe
it's
the
when,
gayest.
People go into their little costume closet and they pull out, their rainbow Speedo instead of their normal hot pink Speedo, and they have a great weekend.
So Allie couldn't go, obviously, because she was camping with the babies and the dogs and doing a real lesbian thing. So Vanessa went out because she got her rollerblades on, and the plan was kind of simple. We've done it before. A little game called Gay or Nay, where she goes up to people that are there and asks them some questions, and then we try to guess whether or not, based on the answers to the questions, are they gay or are they straight? And the questions were simple stuff, like, what is the award called for the best Broadway show?
Nice.
And what is the main ingredient in quiche? And what shape are the fries at Chick-fil-A? Stuff that we thought would be pretty easy to determine who's gay, who's straight. And it turns out what originally we thought was going to be Gay or Nay turned into a brand new segment that we were not prepared for called Vanessa Confuses the Gays.
Because Gay or Nay ended up not really being about the people that she was interviewing and more about Vanessa herself trying to ask questions that she didn't understand.
Vanessa, how do you think this went?
I'm cringing at myself. One, it was really loud, so I was screaming.
Yes.
And I'm like trying to read the questions I could barely see, and then I'm pretty sure I'm saying a lot of the words wrong.
Yes.
And I repeat myself. But everyone was really nice, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, you had a great time.
This could be a hate crime, and this is not our goal, but just listen to this. This is just a jump cut of all of the every time she talked to anyone, she confused them. And then we'll try to play one round of the actual game. But take a listen to this new segment on KROQ called Vanessa Confuses the Gays.
What's the main... Ow! Hold on.
All right, right out of the gate, she's got a problem.
What's the main...
What is she drinking, by the way?
Yeah, what'd you
Everything,
drink?
all of the
I
above.
was drinking, I think, tequila soda. Yeah.
How much did you have?
I promise you, I only had 2 and 1 shot.
No way.
Well, she's a child. Let's not forget.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
drinking
tolerance is low.
Right, a child.
The cups were big.
The cups were not
The
big.
cups were big. And
Right.
you say you're not a child.
Right, okay, here we go.
What's the main... Ow! Hold on.
All right, that was how it started. So it didn't start great. Then she gets to the first question, which is supposed to be an easy one, which is what is the award for the best Broadway show called? And she had a lot of trouble with this one.
Okay, Luis. What is the award for Broadway plays called?
What is it? What? Award for Broadway?
What is the award for Broadway plays called?
What is it? What?
Hello. Hi. I'm about to talk to a very handsome man. Is he gay? Is he straight? I don't know. Okay.
She's like fired up. She's like so aggressive. And she's not doing a character. I know this sounds like something that Sacha Baron Cohen would come up with. It's like a mix between Borat and Ali G. She's
I
kind
know.
of doing a mix of two of
It's
them.
funny to hear her. It's almost like she's borderline angry.
Yeah, well, she gets real mad.
Like, I don't know. Maybe you do.
Right.
Is he straight? I don't know. Okay. What is the award for Broadway plays called?
What is the what? The what?
The award for Broadway plays. What's it called? We're both laughing. We are both laughing.
I like the commentary.
Let the record show.
By the way, I don't hear him laughing at all. I hear her laughing, and I hear him getting
also don't
frustrated.
hear any of them shouting.
No.
Which
yeah.
you said that you were shouting because it was loud.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't hear the music, but it was really loud.
This child came up on rollerblades and started screaming at me about being gay, I think.
Yeah, if you think, if any guys who are not fan of the gays, and you're the ones who are holding those signs up that are like, God hates us.
Right.
That is.
quick round of your ADD news, and then we get into a brand new hour of the show. Very first thing we do is give away this trip to go see Blink a second time. If you're currently sitting on a standby boarding list, hopefully you answer our call, and then we'll announce where you're going to next as part of KROQ's Road Trip USA, and it's a good one, so be ready to get locked in on all that. But first this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So these days in the streaming wars, you are nothing unless you own a live sports network. Now, there is an all-out war happening to buy NFL games, WWE matches, and now Paramount Plus, they have a leg up, literally, because they just bought the rights to UFC. It is a 7-year deal. It's $7.7 billion, so they'll pay $1.1 billion a year for UFC games. And they're hoping between this and South Park, you'll keep the subscription. Right now, the basic plan is still only $8 a month. And Paramount with Showtime is $13 a month. But I imagine after all this kicks off, they will likely hike up the prices. So if you're keeping track, ESPN just bought the NFL Network. Netflix has WWE for now. Peacock has the Olympics. And then, there's the WNBA.
How are we going to find anything? It's so confusing.
Well, that's like people like my father-in-law that have just been watching NFL games on cable for his whole life.
Yeah.
The worst part of all this is having to explain to him how to watch the games. I was like, all right, so it's Thursday night. Which one is this? And I'm like, I think it's Amazon. Here, I have to sign you into your Amazon Prime account and all this stuff. And then Monday night, it's a different thing. And
you're absolutely right. No one is thinking about the impact this is going to have
on the children.
On adult children that are going to have to now re-explain to their aging parents how to find what they're looking for.
Like, he just got the streaming services. He just got Netflix. He just got Amazon Prime.
Wow.
Like he just got a handle on the fact that we have streaming networks. Now to have to explain that he has to sign into all these different ones on different days. Last year we made him a calendar. It was like, here's Thursday through Monday, here are all the games and where they're going to be. And then still we get a call every Sunday. I'm not getting the game on insert network here.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's still, I don't know why, in this current, it's still some games get blacked out for some reason.
Yes, I know. But that's the thing is when you even buy ticket and stuff like that, you're still missing stuff. There's still holes.
I know.
So you would have to spend $300 or $400 a month just to get every single game of every single thing you want to watch.
You just red zone it. I know
even
that
red zone though, like hard. You don't get the full games.
Yeah, you don't need the full games. In fact, once you go back to regular games after red zone, everything feels very slow moving. Red zone is like all adrenaline. It's just all constantly dopamine.
Forget it.
It's very exciting. I mean, there's 70-yard field goals being kicked over the weekend. It was preseason 70-yard field goals, but still incredible.
But I wonder what's going to happen to that because ESPN just bought red zone.
Yeah, well, they said
so now you're going to have a Disney Plus ESPN bundle.
Whatever,
get that.
Just get it. I mean, what are we going to do? We can't win. NFL's too powerful. They've got us.
You have to pick your bundle, though.
They've got us by the balls.
Yeah. All right. So I was scanning last night, and I noticed that it kind of must have been a slow news weekend. And so I created a bit of a roundup of some of the biggest headlines that I saw, and I thought I could play these for you. You could pick which one you'd like to hear more about.
All right.
Here's just a few big stories over the weekend. We'll start with the one about the smiling dog.
He's got the teeth, the timing, and the totally unsettling charm.
Meet Bowie, San Diego's golden retriever with a grin that's got the internet howling. Sweet angel or cereal pup?
So there's that.
What are the choices? Sweet angel or serial pup?
Yeah. Is he a sweet angel dog or is he a serial murderer dog? That's the discussion that's going.
Got
they're
it.
Taking an in-depth
All right,
look at.
that's a good news story.
Then here's a spread about Haribo gummy bears.
When you open a bag of Haribo Gold Bears in the U.S., you'll notice that there are more red bears than there are of any other color.
I have noticed that,
That's an in-depth report on that and why that's true. Okay. Then we have...
Bring back the tsunami.
A rescue.
I mean, at least that felt like news. This is out of control now.
So then this is a woman got lost in the woods and was rescued. Seems exciting, right? Except when they interview her.
And how did you make it up there?
So I found a rock, and then it was a pretty nice rock, and I slept on the rock.
All right.
Wow.
Great stories.
The story went nowhere. And then we've got a Chuck E. Cheese incident.
Firefighters to the rescue at Chuck E. Cheese. This woman got stuck inside a toy machine.
As you know, we're making...
So there's that.
That's my favorite story because that's usually something that happens to kids. They go try to claw into get in the claw machine and then they have to get rescued. It's always
so
funny.
there's like a game, I guess, where you can walk inside the game to get tickets, and she couldn't get herself back out of it. And then they had to bring a bunch of cops there to like pry her out of the Chuck E. Cheese arcade game, which is just a wonderful thing. And then finally, at another news group, their makeup person did not show up, so they spent a good 10 minutes putting makeup on one of the guys.
As you know, we're makeup challenge this morning.
Our poor makeup artist is sick.
Doug, do you not have makeup on?
I have no clue how to do anything. I tried. So I took this.
Yeah. Oh, I like that eye cream.
But I put that all over my face.
Oh, no, that's eye cream.
I didn't
Can I have some?
I know.
This is news, Allie? This is news?
This goes on for
Definitely
minutes.
some contour.
Come on.
Definitely need some...
And that's the other thing. I don't know what brushes to use. Like, I don't know...
Well, you're missing
What
some
about
brushes.
a sponge? I feel like we need a sponge for
What
that
do you use for...
There's got to be a high-speed chase happening
Is the
during this.
editor sick too? Like, what the hell?
Where's the dump button guy? Is he gone?
Rub that concealer.
But we're on live TV, so we have to do the quick makeup.
Quick makeup? Oh, man. All right. Well, there you have it.
So I think you learned a lot in the last 2 minutes.
Valuable news break for sure. We get into a brand new hour of the show right now and give you a trip. The first thing we do.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to KROQ, Monday, Klein Alley Show. If you need us, the number is the same as it was last week, 800-520-1067. Call, text, slide in the DMs, Klein Alley Show on Instagram. While you're there, you can see what's been going on. Also, you can join us on YouTube. We're streaming live right now. Check it out, Net Bangers. They're very opening community, welcoming community. They say join in. There's a whole different chat happening on YouTube right now.
Discord.
The Discord is different. There's a lot of ways to get involved and find us as we are streaming currently on KROQ's YouTube. If you're new to the show, pleasure to meet you. You will learn to love us or hate us eventually. I'm Klein. That's Allie.
Morning.
There's DJ Omar Khan, the audio sniper. Jake the Nerd back there.
Hello.
In the back room, you got Postmaster Johnny and Vanessa taking the calls. And let's go ahead and make an outgoing call right now as we give away this trip to see Blink 182 at Aftershock. Last week, all week, people were getting themselves on the standby boarding list here at KROQ. Only one, though, will win the chance to see Blink twice and all the other bands that will be at Aftershock. So I've got the standby list here, numbers to dial at random. Hopefully this person answers, or we'll just keep dialing phones this hour until we have a winner.
The power your fingers feel right now.
Oh, man, this is what it must be like to be a lesbian, Allie. It's powerful fingers.
Well, I would have used two. So.
Oh, I should have used two fingers. That's my mistake. I'll learn from that. Then we'll announce where you're going to go to next.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. Is this Matt?
Hey.
Matt, hi. We are live on KROQ Radio right now. My name's Klein, and that is Allie.
Hi.
What's up, guys? Sweet David.
Hey, Sweet David. So you currently sitting on a standby boarding list?
I hope I'm going to be.
No, you are. We already covered that last week.
Now we realize you don't know how standby works.
This is a stupid contest. The station's only been doing it 15 years. They'll catch on eventually. Anyway, hey, you're moving to the actual boarding list. Congratulations. You're going to go see Blink at Aftershock, all right?
Right on. Thank you, guys.
So you can go ahead and cross Sacramento off your bucket list.
I know, but it's going to be a weekend of Blink for you. I think you have to see him, and then the next day you got to get yourself up to Sacramento. Blink twice in 2 days.
I'll make it happen for Blink. Let's go.
Nice. All right, hold on one second. Thank you for listening to KROQ. I greatly appreciate that. And in exactly 2 minutes, we will tell you where you'll be heading to next. So if you're feeling like you were left out because you were not on the standby boarding list, don't worry. We start a whole new list with a whole new destination. We'll tell you about it after this, KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Perhaps you just listen to hear us fight with each other, or maybe you want to win things, and we've got another thing for you to win right now. It's part of KROQ's Road Trip USA. The next destination is a damn good city. You'll have a fun, great time, and you will enjoy all of your vices when you travel to Las Vegas. And why will you be going there? Because you will be winning tickets to When We Were Young. Pick just one band when you can see pretty much all of them, and all you got to do is be listening this week. KROQ starting at 9 a.m. with us, and then again in summer hours. Tickets for you to win every single hour, 9 through 5 p.m. You'll be going to When We Were Young in Vegas, where you'll see Panic. Their big reunion, I guess, if you will.
No, it's the first time they're performing since they said they were breaking up after Brendan Urie had a kid.
So you get to that show. You get to, and Blink is there as well. Weezer, Offspring, tons more. Avril Lavigne, you heard. It's just a stacked lineup, and we get you in.
Klein, I think you called it, because when they announced they were breaking up, you were like, if he had a kid, he'll be back in 2 years.
Yeah, that's exactly all it takes.
Because once you're like, all right, now that I can get rid of all like the guilt from not being there, like I got to get back on the road. I got to get some space.
You start realizing this parenting thing, even though it's like, quote, not a job, feels like a full-time, non-paid job.
Of course,
so
and
then
you need an escape a little.
You're like, I didn't realize how good I had it being at a hotel every other weekend. And yeah, travel takes a toll on you as well.
Oh my God. Do you know the feeling of just spending a few hours in a hotel by yourself now?
I know. It should be mandatory.
It's almost cruel because I don't even know how. I'm like, I have a few hours. What do I do? It's like crippling what to even do with that free time.
So I did. You find that audio. The receipts are there. I definitely said, this guy said he's going to quit the band or the band is no more because he wants to focus on family and having a kid. And there's no more indication that they will be back on the road going on an international long tour than a young child.
Very international.
A never-ending international long tour.
Yeah. The biggest cop-out ever is focusing on family.
If you want to win those tickets, you'll have an opportunity with us starting in less than an hour. We'll give away the first pair of tickets. You'll be going to Vegas for When We Were Young, and we'll just keep on doing that all day and all week long, so be ready to call and win the tickets. Here's more details about that. Then we'll be back. We got lots to get to this hour, including a new round of nominees for Lifetime Achievement Awards. Random items that we do believe are worthy of the ultimate honor. We will also accept your nominees for the first time ever and give away some tiny towels in the process, a previous winner. That's all coming up here on KROQ.
Every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hit the jackpot and score a pair of tickets to When We Were Young. October 18th or 19th, Las Vegas Festival Grounds. Over 50 bands included.
I want to go to there.
Let's go! Blink 182. The return of Panic at the Disco. Weezer. Avril Lavigne. The Offspring. All-Time Low. The Used. Bad Religion. Yellow Card. Simple Plan. Taking Back Sunday and more. I just want to break you down so badly. If I could find you now. Welcome to the new dark ages. We'll feel like a man. Keep listening to Win Your Way In. Courtesy of Vibe Nation.
Hey, this is Brendan from Panic at the Disco.
Hello, this is Rivers from Weezer.
We are Blink 182.
Win Your Way In all this week on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Final day of September. There's some more news. Take it or leave it. We're entering the tail end of ASO, the greatest 3-month span of the year, August, September, October. We're getting into the O part of it, so get ready for that. And speaking of O part of it, Oasis tickets coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, again at noon, 3 and 6. You'll win them all day for the shows just announced happening at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. But first, Allie would like to admit that she was wrong, and it takes a big woman.
Thank you.
It takes a big woman with an even bigger laptop to admit that they were wrong about something. And we found some audio of a claim you made on these airwaves.
I'm not admitting I'm wrong, by the way. I don't know where you expect me to do that. There were other extraneous circumstances that came into play after the fact.
You back in July, whenever Prime Day was, I finally got myself a computer because mine crapped out after like a decade. And you also had a crappy computer. And you decided... It's
an old computer that also has had a significant amount of water damage. I spilled an entire bottle of water on it about 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm amazed it's lasted as long as it has.
When you first talked about this situation, I just want you to hear the reaction that Omar gave you, because we were laughing at you and saying that this was a terrible idea many months ago, and now, as you have now just had to purchase a new computer... It's clear that we were right.
It was a decision I made.
It's clear that we were right and you were wrong. But here, this is audio from, I'm going to play this to you. This is from back in July.
I also have an old-ass computer, but instead of buying a new computer, I settled on buying a new battery because the main problem that my...
Now, that laughter from Omar is what we're all thinking, which is...
That's laughter support. Right, Omar?
Nope.
That's him laughing, knowing that in a few months we would get this exact story we're about to get right now because he knows... how ridiculous it is. So much so that Friday, on the Friday Flex segment on the show, Allie decided to flex about her plan. Listen to this.
With Prime Day being a big part of the week and Americans spending a record number of billions of dollars on stuff that when you really think about it, you don't need. I got out of this week only spending $44 on Amazon. My computer is a piece of crap as well, and I was like, maybe I should do what Klein did and get a new computer. And I was looking through, and I wasn't really happy with the deals I was seeing, so I ended up buying for $44 a battery.
Allie,
that I can put in my computer,
sad.
And it's basically new. Gets here on Sunday. Flex.
It's not a flex. This will backfire on you, and you will wish you had just gotten a computer.
No, it comes in a little kit.
And now all the computers,
I have a kit.
all the computers that were marked way down that are back to regular price now, you're going to get screwed enough to pay full price. You had a little laugh there, Allie. That was a few months ago.
We didn't even detail the problems I had with the kit. When it arrived, I had a lot of problems installing the battery. I had to go to Best Buy and go to the Genius Bar or whatever, and they wouldn't help me because it was a third-party item.
So go ahead, Allie.
Eventually, I got the battery in.
The floor is yours now. Now, here we are. Fast forward to the end of September, and this was back in July, so not too many,
I blame Apple for this because every time they make an announcement about a new product, I think that all of our products start degenerating, and my computer started experiencing some other issues where it was getting slower and slower and slower. It wasn't holding a charge anymore, and every time I pressed the O button, it pressed like 5 O's, and it was getting really difficult to do my job. So this weekend, I decided it's time for a new computer. But here's the thing.
So your battery experiment was a total fail.
But the battery, I didn't realize at the time, was just one symptom of a much larger problem. At the time, the battery was the biggest issue.
No, we all told you that. We said bad battery is usually an indication that the computer's got a bunch of stuff it's trying to figure out, and the battery is just the first place you notice it.
Well, you don't know that until you replace the battery.
Oh, my God. You won't admit you're wrong. It's crazy because
so anyway,
if anyone were to look at the details of this, they would go, "Well, Allie will finally just admit she was completely wrong and should have taken the advice of her coworkers."
I got 2 extra months out of my computer. It was an end of life.
Yeah,
decision.
but endless times of frustration. I sent some audio to Allie or something, and she's like, she was trying to download some software, and it took her like 10 minutes, and I was like, dude, this should take you seconds.
It took me 10 minutes to open my email.
Oh my God!
So that I could check if you had sent it to me.
It was crazy.
There is that moment though when you know your whatever it is, your phone, your computer, like there's no choice but to move on. But
yes, my days were numbered. It was the end. It was like I should have put it out of its misery.
Yeah,
so
we all said that.
I know. So I I got a computer online, and I got it at Best Buy or whatever. I went and picked it up. And here's the thing: is I don't really. I also blame myself for being gay because I don't know inches anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know sizes. I'm not a size queen, and so I don't know the difference between 13, 14, and 16 inches. I decided, you know what? This is a new computer. I want it to, I want a bigger screen. I'm going to go 16-inch. And I got a MacBook Pro, and this thing is enormous.
It's so big.
It's so heavy.
Yeah.
I'm so paranoid that I'm going to drop it because
it's funny watching you lug it around.
It's just so, it's like having a television set.
Yeah,
it's just insane. It's overwhelming, and I don't know what to
past
do.
The point of portable. I think you just have to set up.
I think I accidentally bought a desktop.
Yeah. So anyway, that's once again just
battery works great though. I've been using it all weekend. It's not even halfway done
because you didn't put it in because the genius has put it in.
That's a great idea, Klein. I should put a new battery in this thing.
No,
it needs one.
You definitely should not.
I got a kit.
So you are So you were wrong.
I was not wrong at the time.
How much would you have saved if you bought this computer back then?
I don't know, because I don't think they had this computer on the Prime Day deal. By the way, Prime Day is coming up next week.
Yeah, you also missed your Prime Day window because if you had just waited another week, I think Prime Day starts again.
I couldn't wait another week, Klein. It was impossible.
It's unbelievable.
It would have taken 7 hours to get ADD News together.
You middled yourself between the two Prime Days.
I did.
It's kind of funny. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. In a few moments, we'll open up the phones at 800-520-1067 for your nominees, random items that we believe are lifetime achievement worthy, and you could own your very own Klein Alley Show Tiny Towel, which was a Lifetime Achievement Award winner, courtesy of Vanessa. She loves that little jizz rag. All right, before we get to that.
Say that.
Yeah, I think we can.
I think we can.
It's absolutely what it is. That's what we ordered.
I think
That is not what we ordered.
That is what we ordered. That's what they're called.
No, I think in the order of confirmation it says that.
It does say
100
that.
jizz rags.
Yeah. It didn't say it like Allie did, but
jizz rags.
I don't think now that I don't think we can say. The way you said it,
It was problematic.
Anyway, they're the tiny towels, the emergency towels. They're a Lifetime Achievement Award winner. You'll get your very own. All you got to do is nominate something that you also believe is Lifetime Achievement worthy. We'll get to that coming up in about the next 5 to 7 minutes.
Klein, as you know, it is wedding season, and I got a spray tan last week because I had a big wedding I was going to where my hot yoga instructor and all of her hot yoga friends were going to be in attendance. And I wanted to level up. I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be amongst the yogis and have a good night.
I'm a little bit disappointed in you because this is not the Allie that I used to know. The Allie that I used to know that was covered in cat hair, walking around, didn't put any...
I'm still me.
No.
I've still got cat hair. I just have a lint roller, too.
You used to put zero effort into your appearance. I mean, less than zero.
Thank you. Klein, I did put effort into my appearance back then. You just don't know that.
I think it's very different now. I think LA has changed you, and I think that this yoga world you're in has really changed you.
Well, I'm just curious. I'm a curious person. I like exploring new potential things that I could be interested in. And I know that your wife does spray tanning. There's other people that I know that do it on a regular basis. And I was like, what the hell? Try new things. That's what I like to do. And I did feel a renewed sense of confidence until I arrived at the wedding and realized that every other person there also had a spray tan. And then you just feel like a dumb follower. And you're like, all right, well, everybody looks exactly the same. Everyone has the same color. Now I can spot them because I'm like, that person has the same exact color. Like they ordered the same thing I did, right?
They all smell like coconut.
Yep, but everyone looked great. We sat down. What I loved about this wedding, and I don't know if you've experienced this, Omar, when you arrive half an hour before the ceremony starts and the bar is wide open.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that move. Bad move.
Okay, why do you think it's a bad move?
Dangerous.
Well, it's exactly. Well, I did that same move at my wedding, so I know from experience. A couple of people at my wedding got so hammered before the dinner even started.
Yeah,
and everyone's on empty stomach too because they go during the day. They're like, I don't need to eat today. I'm gonna have a nice big dinner coming to me later. So everyone is empty stomach, and they're throwing back those drinks.
Yep. So I arrived at the bar, and I was like, I'm going to be one of those people that's so drunk they can't handle it. No, I didn't. I showed up and I was like, I realized I see everybody paying and using credit cards. And I was like, oh, damn, this is not included. It's going to be a cash bar. Mm-hmm. So I show up, we order a round of drinks. I sit down, we do the ceremony. The ceremony, because it's a yoga instructor that's the officiant, she has us do a meditation. Let's close our eyes and breathe and be in this moment.
Well, that's why I had to get you drunk first to sit through that crap.
Well, I just like, you're in one mode, right? When you're like, all right, I got my martini, I had a little salami cup, I was in a good mood, we were all sitting down, and then all of a sudden it was like, take a breath, let's be present. And I was like, oh man, this is like not me being present at all. I've got like a cone, a salami cone, and a martini going, how can I balance these while closing my eyes? But they do the ceremony. It's very beautiful. And then they were like, now go have fun and eat and drink and be merry. The bar after that point was free.
Oh, they went from cash to open.
And I was like, dude, how did, like, if I had known, I would have waited and I would have not gotten those things knowing that they were going to be free later, but I didn't know that.
By the way, that's always your move. We've been to quite a few things together, Allie, where you will stop and buy a drink and then we'll take 3 steps and they'll be like, and now you've entered
Here's
the area.
the free bar. And I'm like, damn it.
Allie's holding this tall boy. She just paid $30 for it. So fine.
Yes, but then the food situation was pretty light. It was just little pizzas and a side salad. So everybody, as you can imagine, was pretty sauced by the end of the night, including our friend who ended up she did 3 shots of tequila before we left, like within a 20-minute period before we were leaving. She decides to smoke a cigarette right after that. That can set you into a spin that you can't get yourself out of. We had to physically, both of us, help her into the car. And before we even got on the freeway, got to pull over and throw up. Now, I pull over, we get a situation where she's by a gas station near a tree, perfect throw-up location, and then we proceed to get on the freeway, and I was so impressed with my ability to pull over at a moment's notice.
Well, that's a good skill.
I got to throw up. And you've been in that situation, right, where the person next to you is wasted, and you're like, I just got to get us home. I have 28 minutes left. I'm okay to drive, but this person is not, and I just don't want chunks all over my interior. And
are you telling her to put her head out the window? Because that's my move.
She was I was eventually able to tell her signs that she was about to throw up, because she would roll down the window, she would stick her head out, and then open her mouth and stick her tongue out.
Oh, the dog.
Like, I'm just trying to get some cool air all inside of my mouth and on my face. And I was like, this is not good. And then she'd be like bobbing the head and going, and I like, all right. So I pull over. The first time she does it all outside on my door. Then eventually we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 pullovers.
Oh my God.
Damn.
And I was like, okay, I couldn't go more than a couple miles. And to be honest, I was in my car, the Tesla, and it's not a great car in terms of car sickness. Like, if you're not used to driving in that car.
It's a lot jerky.
Yeah, it can be jerky.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, I accelerate quickly, I brake quickly.
Yes,
so it's not good for a person who's sober, let alone somebody who's wasted. At that point, I was like, I got to make a choice. I can't keep pulling over, even though I'm amazing at it. So the only thing that we had was my favorite cup. It's a big purple Yeti cup. And I just said, all right, Just if you're going to throw up, just throw up into this. Because at that point, I was like, this is taking too long to get home. And she proceeded to dry heave and go into that cup for the remainder of the trip. And then when she left, we had to help her into the house, help her up the stairs, all that stuff. Now the question is the cup just...
Yeah, is that a joke? The cup you should have thrown the cup right out the window.
Oh, I put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah,
oh my God, that's gonna
It's my favorite cup.
Oh, Allie, not anymore. It was your favorite cup. It was your favorite
Klein
cup.
Alley Show stickers
until your friend puked in it, and now that is her cup or it's trash.
So we almost left it with her at the house.
You're gonna drink out of that cup again in another day and say.
Well, I did the dishes last night, so today would be the day.
Oh my God. You blow my mind. She should buy you a new cup.
See, I'm still the same woman you met.
You're still the same gross mess you always were. Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
I thought the spray tan was going to change you, but you're still drinking out of puke cups.
Yay!
It's like nothing's changed. Oh, man. Well, there you have it.
I'm proud of myself, though.
Another successful wedding story. All right, Lifetime Achievement Awards. Who will win next? We'll get into that after Blink KROQ. Your entire life was worth it, so much so that an award had to be created in your honor. And yes, these usually go to people like, I don't know, who's that actress everyone loves, or Sidney Poitier or whatever. These people always get these things.
Morgan Freeman got one, I think.
Yeah, sure, and he probably deserves one. But we're talking about the things that we deal with on a daily basis that have saved our ass time and time again, that truly are deserving of a Lifetime Achievement Award. Previous recipients on this show include the IKEA blue bag that everyone has used for a variety of moving items. I mean, that bag lasts forever. That at the end of time,
it's indestructible. That bag
indestructible
never
bag,
rips,
and it can hold 1,000,000 pounds. And we've used it for so many things. And that it was the first recipient. Then that random frozen meal that you found in your freezer you forgot you had, and somehow still tastes okay without freezer burn. That has saved your ass before. The water bottoms, the tiny little bottoms of bottles of water that just has enough
or
water.
A cup, yeah.
Could put out a cigarette in there. Potentially, you just need a sip of water.
Get a stain out.
There's the tiny towel was the most recent winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award. Vanessa brought that to us. When you're out of she only has one towel, and when her full size towel is dirty, she can use that tiny little towel that comes with. She claims to dry off her body. Other people use it for other reasons. So we made a bunch of little tiny towels because of that.
Regardless, the tiny towel is clutch for a lot of people. When at first I kind of thought it was a throwaway, like as the tiny towel for me when I get a set, I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah, it's the useless one, throw it up. But then everyone said it's kind of the sex cleanup rag, and everyone needs to have one of those around. So we made a ton of them with Vanessa's face on them. We still have so many left. I don't know. I think they just made a whole nother batch of them too. I don't know. For some reason, this show,
they like
company,
regenerate.
Yeah, they make nothing for us ever. We can't even get stickers, but we got all these towels with Vanessa's face on them. We'll give you one if you give us a nominee for this round of Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Klein Alley Show Lifetime Achievement Award.
And then we'll see if we have anything worthy enough to win the ultimate honor, the Lifetime Achievement Award. We'll start with Steven. We'll share with you ones we bring to the table as well. Good morning, Steven. Welcome to KROQ.
Hey, good morning.
Who is deserving of a Lifetime Achievement Award?
The Sinks traffic lights.
Oh, that's a great nominee.
Oh, man. It's great when you're getting greens. It's terrible when you're getting reds.
I know.
When they're synced in your favor and you go, it is something magical that happens. And L.A., for some reason, has not figured it out. But then every once in a while, you do hit a stretch.
And sometimes you got to speed up and almost run a red light to get in with the sink.
You got to get in with the sink or else you're off all
and
day.
I feel like if I had gotten pulled over, I'd be like, I had to get the sink.
And the guy would be like, yep, that's just a warning.
Go ahead, proceed.
I get it. Yeah, that's a great nominee. The sync traffic lights, when you were on a long enough street where you get to watch them go bing, 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 and they
and you just
light
see
up.
Nothing but green. It's like you're playing Mario Kart.
It is so great. That feeling is fantastic.
And even when they're synced, if you're like at a stoplight and you're about to turn left and you're like, gosh, I have to sit here, and then boom, it knows and it changes to green. You're like, yes!
Yeah, that's a great one. Unfortunately, when they do switch in the other way and they start syncing yellows into reds, it does ruin everything. That's a good nominee, though. Alex on KROQ, Lifetime Achievement Award, open nominees right now. Only one will win the ultimate honor this week. What's up?
Hey, good morning, Sweet Knockers.
Sweet Knockers, what can we do for you?
This one goes out to all the moms out there. The chancla, the sandal thing that they use to intimidate children. They beat the children and they throw it at children.
Yeah, also
all good reasons.
I know exactly. It's just that one
that one little sandal.
That one sandal that's like becomes the threatened sandal.
And that thing comes off so quick.
Yeah,
it's just like boom.
It's like a switchblade of shoes.
I know, and then it comes back to you like a boomerang.
That's a great. It's a great nominee.
Klein Alley Show Lifetime Achievement Award.
And I like it because it gets the point across without having to like belt somebody.
Yeah, and if you do hit them with it, I still don't think you can go to jail because you are hitting your kid with a shoe, but it's one of those like soft, flimsy flip-flops.
But I love it that's not. I don't want to walk over to you and hit you upside your head. I'm just going to take my shoe off and throw it at you.
Or just hold it with a threatening way.
Yeah.
And then when they put it back on their foot, they still give you the scowl. It's a great nominee right there. I like that one. Welcome to Lifetime Achievement Awards on KROQ, and everyone who gives us one that makes it to the air, you will get yourself a tiny towel, which was a previous Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Hi, Rich. What's up?
Hey, man, you know those little sneaky fries that fall out of the bag when you're driving home from McDonald's and you get a little hungry, and then after you go back and there's fries waiting for you?
Yeah, the special prize fries.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Those are great. And also, sometimes you think you've gotten, even those ones, sometimes you feel like you've gotten all two, and then some sneak under like to the side of the napkin where the napkins were, and you're like, oh, there's like 6 more fries
Yes, but I love when they're not like little frylets, like they're full-size ones.
Full ones.
Yeah,
right.
like full squishy ones. You're like, wow, how'd that get out of there?
That's a great nominee right there.
818 wanted to nominate the old oversized T-shirt. That's your go-to when you just want to relax at home,
That's
or
a great,
if you want to sleep in.
I think that's a strong nomination because everyone has at least that one, and you come across it every year and go, I should probably throw this thing out. Now it's been a lot,
but you never do.
But you never could,
because you know.
And it also will fit you. Not that you could ever wear it out, but it's a great thing to throw in last minute.
Yeah, and it has like a certain material that's like thin and worn, but still comfortable. 818 wanted to nominate Wipeless Poops, and a few nominees for my Purple Yeti cup.
Allie's Purple Yeti cup, Lifetime Achievement. Her friend puked all in it, and she's still keeping it. Hey, Fred on KROQ. Good morning.
What's up, everybody? Good morning.
Good morning. What is your nominee for Lifetime Achievement Award?
We're going for the urine bottle. The leftover water bottles. You use it for emergencies for the guys, obviously.
Yeah, having that bottle, that one random, especially if it's a Gatorade that's got the thick neck or whatever, you have a little bit more space to operate. It is when you find one of those, especially when you're in an emergency situation, it truly is Lifetime Achievement.
How often do you think you utilize that per year?
You asking me or Fred?
You and Fred.
I probably use them at least 1 or 2 a day.
Oh
Whoa,
my God,
that's
dude!
so
You got to
many.
plan your days different, bro. I'm sure you. I'm
It's
sure.
like he walks by a bathroom and goes, "No, I'll just go in the car."
It's funny because the thing that I brought to the table this week is actually would make Fred's nominee completely obsolete, because my nominee for Lifetime Achievement Award is the hotel lobby bathroom.
Oh my God, that's a great nominee.
And I think that the hotel lobby bathroom doesn't get the glory it deserves for two different reasons. One, if you're taking one of your first getaways with a new romantic partner where you can't possibly crap in the same room as them, you can just always come up with an excuse as to why you have to go down to the lobby, and then you just dump out in the bathroom down there. It's like the victimless crime. But two, when you are driving around and need a toilet and you don't know what the state of the fast food place could be, or more and more places now are asking for codes or keys, you will get the best quality bathroom in the lobby of a hotel, and all you really have to do is walk through like you're going to go to your, quote, room. Just walk through.
Oh, they have no problem letting you use the bathroom. You don't even have to ask.
No, you just walk right through. You'll find.
You could be there for a conference.
Right, you'll find an unlocked bathroom in the lobby.
And they're always in great condition because not a lot of people use them. They always use their room ones.
And so my nominee, and I would like to believe the one that wins this week, is the hotel lobby bathroom. But I understand it is not easy to win a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah.
So please consider your vote for a hotel lobby bathroom.
My nomination is a simple one, and it's something that I think you and I probably both experienced over the weekend. I would like to nominate movie trailers. I think not every time, but most of the time, watching the trailer gives you more satisfaction than watching the entire movie, whether it's back in the In a World kind of old classic movie trailers or the new ones that are kind of too long and reveal a lot of the plot. I think that they are incredibly satisfying, and they hype you up, they get you excited, and I don't think they get enough credit. Everyone's like, oh, whatever, it's the trailer dropped, let's go see the movie. I think the trailer itself and the way it's crafted for our ADD brains, it is just, I think it's been around long enough to deserve a Lifetime Achievement
people
Award.
actually have done quite the opposite. Now they're mad at trailers because they think that movie theaters have taken advantage, and they put on like 45 minutes of trailers before the movie starts.
I looked on my watch. It was 35 minutes in when the movie started, after I sat down for Naked Gun.
Yeah, and I have said this before. I would love to open up a theater that only has trailers. There is no actual movie. You just sit down, you pay for your hour chunk of time, and it's just trailers. But all trailers, even previous movies you've seen before, because a lot of times the trailers were so much better. Those M. Night Shyamalan movie trailers are like the best, and the movie
Dude,
sucked.
I know. And then there was a Channing Tatum movie, and I was like, I'm not going to watch this. This is going to be a terrible movie, but it's a great trailer.
I shouldn't admit this now because you guys will use it to make fun of me. I did see the trailers before Naked Gun, and in the middle of the trailers, they snuck in a commercial for Google. I thought it was a trailer, and I thought it looked like an amazing movie. And I said,
What was it about?
It was about a bull. They were focusing. It was shot very much like a trailer. I think they were trying to fool people. I couldn't be the only one. And it was about a guy that they were looking at his entire search history through his entire life. So and I thought that everything he'd ever searched in my head, I'd already written the movie. I'm like, oh, everything the guy searched his entire life is going to like come back and be And then the whole thing was basically saying like, you don't have to go to AI. Remember, Google, we're still here. We can help you as well. But I saw this. It was a commercial, and I was like, I got to see this movie. This looks great. And then at the end, it was
Good news, you can.
It was like Google. I was like, God, I can't believe I fell for that. All right, couple of final nominees, and we have to make a decision. I know, Vanessa, you don't want to go this week, even though you're a previous reigning champion of Lifetime Achievement Award?
I have one, but I don't know if it's gonna win. So it's gonna be the sun visor, but not to use in your car, but to bring to your house to cover the sunny windows so your house can stay cooler.
How little is your house that you use a sun visor from your car?
I know.
Are you living in
the sun visor.
When I go
silver.
home to my shoe.
The silver one.
Oh, okay.
What is that called?
Oh, she's talking about the thing that you put on your windshield.
What is that called?
The reflector to keep your car
I
cool.
thought you were literally talking about visors.
Yes.
I was like, you're using those to cover your windows and removing them from the car?
Let's forget we heard that. Becca, good morning. You're on KROQ. Hi.
Good morning. Shout out that banger.
What is your nominee, Becca?
Okay, so the little, like, tiny towels but not like the tiny towels, the alcohol swabs that you get, like, when you go to eat at restaurants that are messy, like Red Lobster.
I agree. Yeah, the little hand sanitizer, the pre-moistened ones.
Moist towelettes.
Not a lot of places give the moist towelettes out. Those moist towelettes, especially because they're usually very generous with them. They give you a handful. You throw a couple of those in your wallet. Those will come in. The problem is they dry out pretty quickly, but
Sometimes you take it out and it's like totally bone dry.
That's a
and
great.
hard.
That's a great nominee, though. I like that one. Jared, quickly, it's a round of open nominees for next winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, sweet divots. When you're late at night and you're hungry and you're going to drive through your favorite drive-through spot, and there's nobody in line, and you just pull up an order.
There is a feeling, and I know this feeling so well, that you think to yourself when you see it, oh no, it's closed. Somehow it's closed. And then you keep driving, but the lights are on, and there's people working, and you go, it's not closed. It's open, and there's no one else
And
here.
I'm going to have food in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that is a great feeling. Lifetime Achievement Award worthy for sure. Finally, Mark, we give you the last word here, and then we've got to put this to a vote. Go ahead, Mark. What's up?
Yeah, so I've sweet divots, everybody.
Sweet divots.
So the Skechers slip-on shoes, especially for us older people, that we don't have to bend down to put our shoes on or tie our shoes anymore.
Well, the slip-on shoe.
It's so tough.
That is
isn't
it. I get it. I don't know if it's going to necessarily compete with hotel
Goodbye, shoehorn.
lobby. I can finally get rid of this thing. At one point, if we had been doing this segment 50 years ago, Shoehorn probably would have won Lifetime
I'd like
Achievement
to
Award.
nominate the shoehorn.
All right, well, now we can put some of these up for a live instant vote.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
And you can go ahead and vote, and we will decide who actually is worthy, if any of these make it through. Cody, this is really the final word. What's up?
Okay, so many drinks and foods and snacks and everything we have as kids, we think are so great, and then you try it as an adult again, it's never good. The one that's always good, sugar cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch, whatever, always good as an adult. You can have it for any meal, drunk or sober, whatever.
It's a great nominee because sometimes
Cereal.
even better. A lot of things you have as a kid, right, you think is great in the moment, and then you try it again as an adult. You go, I used to love this. This sucks.
Yeah, or
Well,
you're like, this is so sugary.
well,
I can't
as
handle it.
a-
But even sugary cereal, even though it's still super sweet, is still absolutely delicious.
It crushes. Even maybe better as an adult because you don't have anyone limiting how many bowls you can have.
I know. And you can stick your hand in there, just have it dry.
All right. Well, thank you for the nominees. We have to take a break. We will post our favorites, and you guys can vote it out on Instagram at Klein Alley Show. We'll see if anyone is able to really proudly wear the title Lifetime Achievement Award. Vanessa's visor. Do not start with the votes for this, guys.
Are we going to make a Klein Alley show?
We're not
visor?
doing it. We're not doing Vanessa's visor.
A tiny visor.
She didn't even make a good argument.
Because you guys didn't give me a chance.
She didn't. Vanessa, go ahead. I know we're late.
Okay, it's the silver visor. You put it on your window
Yeah,
to
yeah.
cover the sun so your house doesn't get warm. Boom.
But, yeah, but who is bringing those inside their house?
I am.
Mice.
Okay.
You're covering your windows with
Yeah,
those?
I just discovered this on Friday. I was like, it is too hot. I'm not ready to turn. I turn on the AC at night.
Dude,
Right.
they walk by your apartment and they're like, that girl's crazy.
I'm a weirdo.
She's keeping out the alien rays. All right.
Klein Alley Show.
World Famous KROQ.
Emergencies can happen at any time.
This weekend is much needed, I think. Right? Who's with me? Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't had a day off in a while.
Let's add a George.
It's tough working on a Friday, huh, Klein?
What do you? Am I supposed to respond to that?
No, I mean, you didn't work last Friday, so it might be tough having a full 5-day week.
Ali, you took a week off to go hiking in the Grand Canyon.
I'm just teasing you. Are you really getting mad?
Klein?
I feel like I take very, very, very
Oh
little
my
time
God,
off.
I'm joking, dude.
I lost a friend. I had a friend. I had to go to a funeral this summer.
You could have worked that day.
And you started adding up days and being like, oh, Klein, another day?
Oh my God, I'm not adding up days.
In the 10 years we've worked on the radio, how many days have I ever taken off for myself?
Barely any, dude. Calm down. You would tease me too.
Hey, George, you ready to go to Vegas?
Hope so.
All right. How long you been listening to today's show?
Since around 5:30.
All right.
Did you hear Klein do this?
Oh, that's one of the questions, Omar. You don't give it away. That's one of the questions.
All right.
That's question number 3. So hopefully you have been listening to that.
Question number 4. When's Klein's next day off?
Well, maybe tomorrow, forever.
Oh my God, drama.
Here we go. Question number 1, George. We talked to a 5th grade teacher today who says that most of his kids do not actually perform in the physical fitness presidential test for a variety of excuses. What is one excuse he said he hears from kids as to why they cannot perform in the physical fitness test?
Oh, yeah, he says they get notes from their doctors that they have bone spurs, asthma, what else was it?
Let's find out. Let's find out if you're right. I think you've got enough right for question one.
I've gotten everything. I've gotten shin splints. I've gotten asthma. I've gotten that he doesn't get enough protein, so he's not able to physically do the activity.
That is a correct answer. You've gotten question one correct, George, which means 2 more right, and you're going to Vegas to see Sublime. You ready?
Yes.
All right, question number 2. Omar played a sound earlier this morning. It was the first sound I think he played on the show. He'll play it again for you right now. But what is the origin of this sound that Omar's been playing all show long? Oh yeah.
Your kids started doing it, and they realized that people get super uncomfortable when you make that noise and put a name in it.
I don't know why they've started doing it. I'll never know the answer. Omar believes it's because I accidentally showed them YouPorn one time instead of YouTube. That may be the reason, and that is correct. George, you have been listening to this entire show today.
Pornhub, right?
That's right. I love Pornhub. Thank you for bringing that up again. And finally, if you get this right, the game comes to an end. Allie got out of a play she was in. She didn't want to do the play by using what excuse?
Sorry, she got out of what?
A play.
Yes, I did a play. I did a lot of them.
You know what? That one, I don't think I heard.
Yeah,
that
tune out.
Allie did tell us during the Box of Shame that she made up a horrible car accident her dad was in to get out of the play.
Ring a bell?
I think I had to go to the bathroom during that one.
George, you were off to such a great start.
I can't believe people don't think they can take us to the bathroom with them.
I know. We sound better in the bathroom. We go to question 4 now, and if you screw these last 2 up, we're going to another contestant. Got to give away the trip. What animal did Johnny think is responsible for giving people malaria earlier?
What did he think? A bat.
For the win and the final trip to Sublime, congratulations. George, you've done it, my friend. That's it.
Thank you guys.
You win. You're going. Hold on one second. Thank you. Hang tight. That's all right. Johnny thought a bat was responsible for malaria and dang fever. All right, the weekend song is finally here. We'll get to that. We'll get into the weekend together. And the first takeaway is from 310 that says, Klein clearly takes a lot of days off. So it's already off to a good start. We'll wrap up the show, and we'll do it next on KROQ.
Hello there.
All right, takeaways. People say that they can see us fighting on the YouTube. We're not fighting. We're having a friendly conversation.
We are fighting.
We're having a disagreement. That happens. We know each other for a long time, and we have a lot of. We talk about most of our entire lives together every single day for 4 hours. And I felt like that was a cheap shot. I don't think I take any time off, hardly. I should take way more time off.
You don't take any time off, hardly, Klein, but you know what you do is you make jokes about everything to everybody. And then if I make a joke, you can't take it. So what? So then it's a cheap shot? You take a lot of cheap shots too, dude. We all do on this show.
I took jokes all show long.
What?
I took and I mentioned about taking a day off, and then I mentioned something about like late October, and you're like, oh, I don't know, that seems like you're taking a lot of time.
I said
I'll do the show. I said I'll do the show from the East Coast. I got to go back for a family thing.
I just said, are you planning on taking that week off because we would need to get approval? I'm not saying you shouldn't.
And I said no. I said I'll bring the microphones.
And I
with
said
me.
Okay.
That's not what happened. But it's a lot. It's a lot of eye rolling. It's just a lot. It's a lot of shade. You don't realize it. It's a lot of eye rolling. And I'm saying, no one's more supportive.
I think you're being a little sensitive, and I'm trying to. I was just trying to make a joke about you taking time off, which you would have made about me in that scenario as well. Someone
claims that Klein bought lady pants, so now he's getting his period, and that may be true. But I don't wear the lady pants anymore, so don't worry about it. 415. Klein's taking more time off than Nicole Alvarez. That's not true. All right, let's get into takeaways officially. We'll wrap up the show. So Friday, toward the end of the show, maybe probably if you're listening now, you missed it. This weekend is much needed, I think, right? Who's with me? Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't had a day off in a while.
Let's add a George.
It's tough working on a Friday, huh, Klein?
What do you... Am I supposed to respond to that?
No, I mean, you didn't work last Friday, so it might be tough having a full 5-day week.
I feel like I take very, very, very little time off.
Oh, my God, I'm joking.
Everyone said I had a big overreaction to a soft joke, and I will explain.
And I think now, in hindsight, you would agree.
In hindsight, I would agree that I was right. And I reacted appropriately.
What?
And I should have reacted stronger.
I think so, too.
And I thought about it all weekend.
Because there are certain places that you just don't go.
And
we all knew it was off limits, and I didn't listen.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show.
Oh, they're nasty.
Thank you for that. That's Moist Joyce. We'll get an update with her coming up a little bit next hour. Also give you some tickets to go to When We Were Young in Vegas. But first, let's find out what's going on in the world with your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
We'll start with this crazy car chase that happened last night. The guy changed vehicles multiple times. He was able to successfully carjack a giant big rig, a tanker. Very hard to maneuver those, obviously. Eventually, he carjacked a pickup truck and swapped cars under an overpass so that the helicopters couldn't tell which car he was in.
That is the move.
The skill and commitment that it took to pull this off is impressive. This is just a breakdown of what exactly happened.
Quick recap of what happened here. This began around 10:40 this evening in the Lancaster-Palmdale area with reports of shots fired at L.A. County Sheriff's deputies. That continued onto the 5 freeway where a pickup truck ran into a tanker truck, carjacking the driver and a passenger got out and carjacked that tanker truck, kicking the driver out of the cab and taking over on a freeway that went from the 5 freeway south to the 170 through North Hollywood down to downtown Los Angeles onto the 110 freeway, throughout the streets, circling about for about 20 minutes in downtown before getting on the 10 in the wrong direction.
This is still in the tanker, by the way.
Getting off, driving around, then carjacking a pickup truck in the South LA Boyle Heights area. That truck is now resting alongside parked cars here in the Lincoln Heights area, and it appears both the driver and the passenger, which have interchanged roles several times throughout this pursuit, have now gotten away.
What
They got away.
Incredible. Just incredible. Bravo to them.
2 people interchanging, so both of them were playing driver and passenger,
Yeah,
switching off where needed. Then at one point when they were in the first pickup truck, they pulled up to a different big rig And they were getting out and starting to run to it, and the big rig guy just like reversed and was trying to make a U-turn, which takes forever. And they abandoned that, got back into the pickup truck, then went up to this other one, and they were like, and they couldn't even open the passenger door because those things are like locked, like pretty significantly. So then the driver, just got out of the car, they crawled in and immediately took off. And the fact that after all of this, they were able to successfully get away.
They did a couple of the great moves that, I think that if I were ever in a situation where I was in a high-speed chase, I've watched enough of them to know where they usually go wrong and what things they do to get away. And the switch under the overpass is a strong move. The switch in the parking garage is another strong move.
Yeah, but think about all the spur-of-the-moment decisions you have to make. Like, you can't, to go, I'm going to successfully carjack another car under an overpass and make it so that the helicopters can't see me. The amount of skill that takes. I mean, think about how many times you've tried to get away from the police in Grand Theft Auto. And how many times are you actually successful, right? And this guy, both of these guys, were probably at one point going, man, we're too far deep. Maybe we should just give up. I'm probably thinking in my mind, this is not going to end well. I'm either going to be dead or I'm going to be arrested. And the fact that they are just chilling somewhere in someone's living room at this point, anyway.
Well, the key is, I don't want to give away the key, but don't drive fast and reckless when you're in the high-speed chase and you switch car. You have to then blend in.
Yeah, but people have tried that too.
You got to do the slow pull into traffic. Then you're just another boring car in traffic.
But
it's such a giveaway because a lot of times the choppers are looking for the, he's down there somewhere, we got to find. And then, of course, they'll see one car driving 90 when every other car is going 40. And they're like, well, that's the guy. We found him again. That's the telltale giveaway.
Another good move I saw one time was that a person was driving one car that they had stolen, and then another guy pulled up in the same car. And then it was like, which one is it? They kind of did this like switcheroo thing where they weren't sure which one to follow.
It's great.
But then there was another one where this woman was trying to do what you said, where she was trying to just go, la, 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 any other day, but they already knew like who she was. And she like parked on the side of the road and tried to like walk around and do some shopping. And they were like, no, you're arrested.
Women be shopping.
Yeah.
What's the best move?
Is you drive to LAX because then they can't follow you, the choppers.
That's a good point. They can't fly. They're not allowed to fly.
I've never seen anyone do that one.
I've just seen it all the time. I think people know now.
Really?
Yeah, but then you got to drive to LAX, and who wants that?
Oh my God! You get stuck in the horseshoe, and then you get arrested.
Just take me. I want to drive to the airport.
All right, 2 people are getting rewarded for being mistreated on a Southwest Airlines flight, and I want to know if you think the reward that they got is worth the pain that they experienced. So they were flying home from New Orleans. On a flight that was delayed for 5 hours. And in those situations when a flight is delayed for that long, a lot of times people will just go to the customer service booth. They'll get rerouted on some other flight. And they had done that for every other passenger except for these 2 women who were blind, who just stayed on the plane, boarded as normal, and sat there, had no idea that the plane really wasn't going to take off. And nobody told them.
They thought they were flying the whole time.
They thought they were flying, or they thought they were about to fly. I don't know what they thought, but they were the only 2 people, 2 blind women on this plane that everyone else had been rebooked and sent along their way. And they just let them sit there for an insanely long amount of time. And what they paid them was $100 for their troubles.
Split between the 2 of them? 50 each?
These are $5,000 banknotes. Here you go.
That seems not a lot, but it's Southwest, so I don't think people expect a lot from them. But yeah, should they have comped their tickets and flown them somewhere else? Probably, because that wouldn't really cost the company much. Now they got this PR nightmare on their hands.
Yeah, I mean,
a couple of blind women left on the plane. They left them on the plane?
They left them. There's a picture of them just sitting there by themselves on the plane. And by the way,
who took the picture? That person should be was that a flight attendant? Hey, look how funny this is.
Okay, don't say anything.
That's
We're going to take this picture. All right, Gen Z is getting older. They are in the workforce. They've been in the workforce for a while now. How are they doing? Well, it turns out 62% of Gen Z has absolutely nothing in their savings account, and they are trying to get their finances under control. Half of Gen Z also said that if given the chance, they would choose money over love, which is understandable because there's a lot less of that around than there is love.
Yeah.
You know, if you have to choose, you're like, well, I guess I'll choose the thing that's harder to get, which is the money. Love, I feel like I could figure out.
It seems like the only way to actually make money and have enough left over for savings is to invest wisely. But investing wisely is so boring and feels like it takes forever.
Well,
Because
and keyword wisely.
Right,
How do
that's the other
you
thing.
figure out exactly what to invest
But
in?
it feels like every day you're seeing some story of a guy that's like, I made $9 billion in Bitcoin last night, or
Yeah.
in some other meme coin that I got my hands on. So you go, that's what I want, and then people
or you're a
try it.
social media influencer who's able to make
Yeah.
6 figures a month.
So people don't want to make money the way that you used to have to make money. And so now everyone's taking these risks, and some of them are not paying out the way they should. But all you need is one. All you need is that one guy that knew a guy that was able to do very well in some weird meme fart coin. And next thing you know, like, that's my goal. That's my
So
whole
your
retirement
advice
plan.
is stay the course.
Stay the fart coin. That's what I'm saying, guys. You got to invest in
Just
fart
find the
coin.
right fart coin.
All right, let's get into it. A brand new hour of the show starts right now, and we have tickets for you to go to Vegas for When We Were Young. Let's go.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, every hour, starting now, all day long. We've got a pair for you now, a pair for you at 10 during summer hours, and then you'll just keep on winning those tickets all day and all week long here at KROQ. It's quite a lineup they've put together for When We Were Young. I remember when they announced the first one, everyone thought it was a joke because it was like every band that any of us ever grew up with was going to be in Vegas at the same time. And here's just a sampling, a smattering of all the bands you'll hear if you're caller 20 right now. Caller 20. Let's go. 800-520-1067. Send you to Vegas for When We Were Young. And you will win yourself tickets to see the reunion show, Panic at the Disco, Blink, Weezer, Offspring, tons more. And win those tickets all week long from us here on KROQ, starting right now.
The sleeper there is Avril Lavigne. I would love to see her.
Well, of course, Allie. You
She's
always
got
play
that skinny little tie
always
still,
play
I bet.
favorite with the ladies. And any lady in a tie. Oh, Allie gets excited about that.
And the eyeliner.
Caller 20 puts us on 951. Evelyn?
Emmeline, like Emily, but with the N.
All right. Well, whatever it is, you're going to Vegas.
Yeah! We're going to Vegas, baby!
Hold on one second. Congratulations. You will
Thank you.
see all them bands coming up. And this is, speaking of Vegas, we got another Vegas band for you right now on KROQ.
Make sure you spell your name 3 times for the people back there.
Yeah.
So they get all your information correct.
We don't want to screw that up and you try to get to the When We Were Young. Another chance to win those tickets from us coming up in less than an hour here on KROQ.
On the corner of me.
She's got 5 down.
The 5th dog is completed.
5 hot dogs and 5 buns. 2, 1. That is a time. Time is up.
Yeah.
Allie, hold on one second. Hold on. She's got her hand on the tray right now.
Man, she does not look good.
No. You're watching a clip from yesterday's show, Omar.
Oh, sorry.
That's it.
Shut up!
kids, and the rest, LAUSD, I think, starts later this week, and then pretty much every day moving forward for the next few weeks is going to be someone's first day of school. So Jake went out into the streets to find out if anyone uses anything they learned in school as an adult, because at some point when you're in school, you say, why will I ever need this? I remember saying this to multiple teachers, and some of them tried to give me a real answer, and others just said, well, I'm getting paid to teach it, and you have to be here, so let's just get through this together.
I always thought one of the most important subjects to learn just for the sake of humanity would be history, but that's one of the most boring subjects.
Yeah, and usually
especially American government, you're like, oh, God, and then what treaty? But now I'm like, I wish all of us remembered a little bit more about how history works.
And there were certain teachers that gravitate towards that. I mean, I know every history teacher I had felt like they were from history. Like they were talking about from their childhood in World War I. And you're like, oh, man, Mr. McDonald, appreciate the lesson. But, man, this is such a snooze fest.
Yeah, but I mean, even with math, you kind of knew that the basic math, like calculating a tip or, things with your paycheck, things like that you would actually use. But now that we have smartphones, you don't even need to do that mentally.
Right. So teachers have to answer this question a lot every year to kids when they go, I know I'm not paying attention, but when am I ever going to need this? I got AI to do this now, and I got Google for this, so why do I need it? Well, anyway, so Jake went out and he talked to people, and they told Jake that they do still use things they learned in school today, like this guy.
What's your name?
It's Rafe.
Rafe from where?
Burbank.
Rafe, what's the most important thing you learned in school that you still use today?
Some of the geometry might be useful now. I don't know. We measure stuff in the house.
No.
That's not useful.
I was good at geometry, and I don't think we...
Because he measures stuff in the house, so they need to figure out how like to hang a picture on the wall. Maybe, I guess that's basic math, but you probably got that figured out by third grade.
But yeah, I guess it's a tough one.
Was there anything?
Yeah, I learned some Spanish. There we go. I learned some Spanish, some fairly useful Spanish in high school. The basic things. Hello, cerveza.
Well, hello is not Spanish.
Could have picked those up outside of school.
Yeah. So he learned hello. His two Spanish words he learned were hello, not Spanish, and cerveza, which is beer. So
the basic things. Hello, cerveza, baño. I have to go to the baño.
I have to go to the baño.
At that point, just say bathroom. Everyone knows what you're saying. God.
This is not a good indication for school. But he did put it together, and he did give Jake his best Spanish sentence.
Hola, habla Raf. Y esta cerveza aquí me pone en el baño.
How did he get a lisp when he spoke Spanish?
I think it's because his name. He's got one of those gay names.
Rata?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think he's doing the Spanish from Barcelona.
Hola, habla Raf. Y esta cerveza aquí me pone en el baño.
So anyway, that guy...
Did he say I'll service you in the bathroom for a cerveza?
I think he's what he offered Jake.
I like that.
A blowy for a beer. That's very nice of Ross.
You gotta learn that in school.
All right, well, that's one person. But then this person does claim that they did learn things in school. So if you're going back to school and you're feeling like, what's the point? Listen closely, because these are adults walking around now that did learn things.
All right, what's your name?
Veronica.
Veronica, what's the most important thing you learned in school that you still use today?
Shoot, there's not very much that they taught me in school that I use today.
That's not good.
Okay, but I mean, basic reading, writing,
Yeah, I mean,
hey, we know letters and we know how to string them together to form sentences. We learn that in
teach
school.
you real life skills like dealing with your finances and making a resume. They don't teach us that. As long as you can count money, that's all you need to know.
All right, so she claims just learn how to count some dollars.
So you can buy cigarettes.
And that's all you need. Now, finally, and I think this may be the most important life lesson we will get, Jake ran into our friend Moist Joyce. And, of course, they eventually get to school talk, but it starts out where it always starts out, with them talking about each other's armpits.
Hey, Jake.
How are your pits?
Oh, they're nasty.
So this is why, and I think that
Is that your normal pleasantry?
That's how they...
Hey, Joyce, how are the pits?
Nasty to you, too.
Yeah. Well,
it's like how are you?
Allie, just wait till you hear what happens. This is by far the grossest exchange between Jake and Moist Joyce ever, and that's saying a lot, but they spend a little time talking about school.
No. How about yours?
Probably nasty.
Smelled yours today?
You want to try?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, they're super hairy, delicious.
That's her smelling Jake's pits now. They're like dogs. They see each other and they go up and smell each other's pits before they even start the conversation.
Oh,
it's really
like
gross.
Smelling butts.
Great. And what do you smell like?
I don't know, but I wanted to lick it.
Oh, my God.
Hey, it's a bodily fluid like all the rest.
Joyce, What's one thing you learned in school that you still use today?
To be kind.
Oh.
After she goes, he is going like that to her.
Who's making that noise? You or her,
That was
Jake?
me.
Oh, that's Jake making that noise. So
And
anyway,
she's like kindness, human kindness.
she learns the value of kindness, which I think is a value. At school, sure, there's subjects, but I think in some way you do learn how to interact with people that normally you wouldn't interact with. A useful skill that we don't really have a lot anymore in society.
Yeah, you had to learn that in school?
Yeah, because people were bullies.
Sure.
So might as well learn to be kind back. Too bad. I'm not going to bully.
Do you want to lick my pit?
So after she goes through this nice message about how she learned not to bully kids in school,
It changed Jake, and now Jake.
Jake followed that up with,
I'm not going to bully.
Do you want to lick my pit?
Can I?
and you're about to hear for the next 7 seconds a grown woman lick a grown man's armpit.
Oh, God.
And
What
this
is the reason for this?
It's 100 degrees outside. It's very hot. They're in the Deep Valley.
Jake,
And
we didn't ask you to do this.
We did not. Yeah, we did not ask for this, Jake. So this was all on you.
Oh, I thought
This was.
I didn't have to do this?
No, this was a totally different subject. This was.
No one said, by the way, lick people's pits.
You weren't even doing a pit stop here. This was just go out and find out what people's back to school stories are, or whatever. And then you decided to do this. So this is on you. But here we go. Let's enjoy it together.
Can I?
If you want.
Sweet saltiness.
No.
That is so
Human kindness.
She went to school to learn about the effects of bullying. Only so years later she could.
Sweet saltiness.
All right, and that is why you should all stay in school, to not have to do that ever.
Jake, did she really give you a nice licking?
Sweet saltiness.
Yeah, she did. No, Allie, that's real.
Did you have to lick hers back?
No, I didn't have to lick hers back, no.
That'll be next time. We will ask for that.
That is truly terrible. The number one reason to stay in school is so you don't run into this on the streets, kids. See, that's a good point. You don't want to run into Jake having his armpit licked by Moist Joyce. We'll take a break. When we get back, the show continues. We got some Monster Jam tickets to give you. We'll do it right after this.
Every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hit the jackpot and score a pair of tickets to When We Were Young. October 18th or 19th, Las Vegas Festival Grounds. Over 50 bands included.
I want to go to there.
Let's go! Blink 182. The return of Panic at the Disco. Weezer. Avril Lavigne. The Offspring. All-Time Low. The Used. Bad Religion. Yellow Card. Simple Plan. Taking Back Sunday and more.
I just wanna break you down so badly. If I could find you now. Welcome to the new dark ages. We will feel like a man.
Keep listening to Win Your Way In. Courtesy of Live Nation.
Hey, this is Brendan from Panic at the Disco.
Hello, this is Rivers from Weezer.
We are Blink 182. Win Your Way In all this week
on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
All right, we rolling? Are you prepared to join me in the nipple piercing? Nothing brings a show together more than matching nipple piercings.
I know, that's true. I am going to get pierced, but I'm not going to get my nipple pierced.
Oh, what are you going downstairs?
I'm
Down
getting
south.
I'm getting all my clits pierced.
All of them. Allie's got the most clits on this side of the Madagascar, or whatever. All right.
Paloma really
I don't know.
taking
I
effect.
couldn't remember.
No, I'm getting my my conch, or what is it called? I'm getting my something.
She's getting her cunt pierced, guys.
My
That's what
doth. I'm getting my doth pierced.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it's gonna hurt when I wear headphones tomorrow morning, but it's okay. I'm
right, so
doing it with you.
I'm going to bring the mic in with me, and I will be a changed man after this, and I will not be able to go through metal detectors anymore. But you know what? For the value of the show, it's all worth it.
It is.
And they were so nice here at Nathan's. They gave me this comfort stuffed animal.
Yeah, they gave you a little stuffy.
Keep me comfortable while I'm doing it, so I'm going to do that.
Do you give that to all the pussies?
Oh, shut up, Allie. It's for children. It's not for pussies. It's for children. All right, so I'm going to make my way in. I don't think I can bring the headphones in. So
yeah,
from this
take
point
these
forward,
off.
I'm going to be raw dogging it. But the show will continue. And once again, this is a very special Klein Alley Shover time from Nathan's, where we're doing the piercing.
And thanks again for everyone.
Thank you for coming out.
All right, we love you guys.
No one who listens to our show takes their job seriously. Clearly, I've got my stuffed animal. And do I go full shirt off for this, Nathan?
Yeah, definitely.
Full shirt off. Is that going to bother? Is that going to bother you?
Man, he
my
quoted the show and he didn't even know it.
All right, here we go. All right, so hold on, Allie. I may just so you know. I may potentially pass out once I see the needle. So I don't know. Hold on. Let me just get my shirt off.
Are you asking if I have a good angle of that? Because I do.
Yeah, well. And would you care to comment at all on, I know we're doing this, there's a video that's going to go with this episode as well. So much from my political career.
Yep, this is all being filmed.
But,
I love how you think this is going to destroy your reputation.
Right. Well, as opposed to anything else we've done in the last day. Should I lay down? Is that the...
Let's have you scoot over a little bit to your left.
Yeah, I want you to be comfortable more than me. You're the most important guy here. And got to breathe through it. Do you have a puke bucket?
We have a trash can right here. We'll take care of you.
I may actually need the puke bucket.
Klein, you've been working out. I see a muscle.
Thank you. Look, that's a muscle. That's just,
a muscle.
I rented
That's
that for the
exciting.
podcast. Nathan, what do you think of my areolas?
They are, now looking at them, they are rather tiny. But still cute.
Is it the tiniest nipple you've pierced?
Can I get a water? Is there a water anywhere in the building? Just a water to wash down. This is not a good angle on my stomach. It's making me look like I have a bit of a fupa here.
Oh, come on. I know fupas, and that's
They're all sterile. They're all single use. You can see it right there for you and you only.
The needles look very big, way bigger than I. Thank you for that. Some water, just washing all that tequila.
Man,
that's good stuff.
I can't
Allie,
believe this is happening.
You have a chance to talk me out of this now.
Oh, really? Chance passed. No
you think
thanks.
which nipple? Are we going left or right?
Let's do left.
Is that this one?
Yeah, because
that's the one the seatbelt hits. I noticed on the way in.
I take you as more of a top, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean the right. I wonder if there's a way to gauge which one's got more sensitivity.
Just watch it on YouTube. Let's try pinching them.
Okay, you know what? That's a great idea.
That's a great idea, Nathan. Let's do that.
Why didn't we think of that earlier? Nathan, can you give me some sort of a pinch test?
Can I pinch one and you pinch the other?
Well, that won't be the same. Allie, I need you to pinch both.
1, 2, 3.
Hold on.
What'd you think?
See, I think Nathan's got a more firm hand.
Yeah, maybe do a double pinch. You want me to
Okay,
hold the camera
sure. Yeah.
I don't want Allie to get her filth and poo fingers all over my nipples before
Come
you
on,
pierce
I've
them.
got poo on my fingers.
All right. Ah, thank you. Okay. Now, is it going to hurt more than that or no?
I hope so.
Okay, great.
So which one hurt more?
I think that they are both equally sensitive.
Okay, so just pick one.
Very sensitive nipples. I don't want to. All right, thank you. All right, here we go. Let's do. Oh man.
Oh my God! Just decide.
All right, whatever you say. All right, let's do the left nipple.
That's a great idea, Nathan.
Oh baby.
Oh,
you're a
baby,
pink
gonna
pony
down,
girl.
down.
Oh man, I don't like this one bit. And what, Nathan? As you are about to pierce me, what is it that I should do while you're piercing to make this as comfortable as possible?
Just think of the biggest trauma you've had in childhood.
Oh, Jesus
So many to pick
Christ,
from.
that is graphic.
This may be the new one. Can I get some support, emotional support from
Klein, after this happens, I will have a lot more respect for you. And I already have a lot of respect for you.
Right.
And I want you to know that I love you. I think you've been very mad at me over this whole process.
Yes, I was waiting at any point for someone to step in and say, I don't have to do this. But
usually I am that person, but you said that you would do it. And we got to follow through on the things that we do.
All right. Well, this is for the Special Olympics. Worthy cause.
It is.
And I don't know what you're doing now, but this part already hurts a lot. Nathan, Allie, if you could describe, I don't know what he's doing.
Well, he's got kind of some clamps on your nipple now. And
no one has numbed me up. No one has numbed me at all. There's been no numbing cream. There's been no ice. Dude. I am going in completely raw dog.
Okay.
What we want you to do in reality is take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth.
Wow, that hurts a lot. It's still going.
Oh my God!
Oh, baby.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Kelly Clarkson.
I'm looking at Allie's face. She's in shock.
Oh my God,
I am in shock right now.
This is crazy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Why are you still playing with my nipple?
Whoa, fuck. Oh my God, you're bleeding.
Okay, I'm a
Oh my
bleeder.
God, you're bleeding.
That happens.
You're bleeding
That's
a lot.
Okay. Yep, that's right.
Oh my God, Klein, you have your fucking nipple pierced
All
right now.
Wow,
oh
thank
my
you.
God, I can't believe
give it
it.
up for Klein.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Nathan,
Thank
let me
you,
ask you,
Nathan.
before I pass out, I just want to ask you, how did that go for you?
I think it went well. Earlier in the day, I pierced an infant,
What?
And
they cried less?
Yeah, cried less. And the infant got both nipples pierced.
Whoa!
Wow. Okay, well, this place does it all. That's
This
a joke,
is a very
by the way.
large reunion.
Oh, man. I do not feel... I'm going to lay down. I'm going to hold on to my supportive...
Hey, let's give it up for Klein, man. Klein fucking pierced his nipple for the show. Oh, my God. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Well, great. Let's wrap up this episode now. All
right.
That is... Woof.
And again, the piercings will continue.
Get
We
some
love all of
response
you.
from the crowd, Allie, while I lay down.
Okay.
Klein, all right, guys, what did you think was going to happen, and how do you feel about what you just saw?
I didn't think it was actually going to go down, but Klein's the fucking man. He actually did it.
I thought he was going to scream and cry, but he didn't.
I saw more of Klein today than I ever cared to see in my life.
Oh, same. I think that's the perfect review. All right. Thank you for everyone who showed up. Thank you to the Net Bangers.
Nathan's,
And the
very
video
much.
is going to be up on the socials. And, yeah, go to Nathan's Tattoo and Piercings if you need anything.
Nathan, thanks, brother. He actually was very gentle.
Right on. We are gentle here.
All right. Whee! Whee! Oh, my God.
Everyone thinks the generation that they're a part of is probably the best one. I guess you would think that way. I know boomers definitely do. Gen Xers have the science to back it up because they've claimed that if you are in Gen X, you are the most well-adapted, the happiest, and perhaps even the richest because you were getting the money when the getting was good, investing it wisely. Then you got the millennials that are all over the place, Gen Z, they got not a dollar to their name. They don't even like to drink anymore. So depending on what generation you were a part of and identify with, potentially you have set yourself up for failure or big success. Doesn't matter, though, because in Generation Wars, it's an open playing field. Every single person can prove that their generation is the best, and we have up for grabs bragging rights for your entire generation. That's pretty sweet, and tickets, so you can go to Monster Jam. And I would argue that monster trucks really bring all the generations together.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've been to a Monster Jam.
Oh.
Shit. Are they shows, games?
They're
What are they?
definitely events.
Events. And you see people of all ages there, and people who pass it down to their children and their children's children.
Up for grabs, 4-pack tickets, Monster Jam, Freestyle Mania, Crypto.com, happening on August 22nd. And all we're asking from you is to represent your generation. If you know the answer to these questions will span multiple different generations, actually, because we have questions that definitely would be only ones that I would think someone in Gen X could answer, but those occasionally get stolen by a Gen Zer. People are always shocked by that.
Yeah, because some of the younger generations know more about older generations than like boomers and Gen X's do.
They're saying right now, one of the things that Gen Z is trying to steal from Gen X is something that Johnny is on the forefront of. They're big fans now of going to buy film and take pictures and develop them themselves.
Oh, I see the digital cameras everywhere now.
Yeah, but now they're going even a step earlier where they're going like, we want to actually get film, print it out, turn our closet into a dark room, develop these pictures ourselves and be like, boom.
How far back are they going to go? They're going to go the old crank?
You just start drawing cave drawings on the walls of the closet.
They do oil paintings at concerts.
Let's say hi to Valerie. Valerie is a proud representative of which generation, Valerie?
I am a Generation X baby.
Generation X.
The best generation.
The best
all
one.
The music.
Right.
The laws. The nighttime activities for youth.
Yeah, she is
awesome.
from 1976 born. She has the same hairstyle as she did in high school. Is that crimped, or what would be the hairstyle of Gen X?
Just remember, bangs are a little bit higher towards God because the closer to God, the better you are. And
definitely let the hair go away from the face, because the bigger the hair, the tinier the body.
I got it. Well said. Smart move right there.
There was a time where it was like, let's make our hair as big as possible.
Representing millennials, born in 1993, we have Alec, who's on the phone right now. Good morning, Alec, and welcome to Generation Wars. How goes it?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning.
What is the most millennial thing about you, Mr. 1993?
The most millennial thing is we have the music. We have artists like Limp Bizkit, Incubus. My God, I don't know why we got way better music.
That's all right. Fair enough. Everyone thinks they've got the best
hella
music. Everyone claims they have the best music. Finally, Travis is going to be the representative of who are we missing? Oh, we just lost Travis. Hold on one second. Oh, that was more millennial. Okay, well, clear out some of these lines then. We've got too many millennials and Gen Xers, and we could use a Gen Zer. So clear out the lines so we can bring a Gen Z into the equation as well. 800-520-1067. In the past, we've had a hard time finding a millennial winner, although I do believe the last time we did Generation Wars, Allie, millennials did reign supreme.
Yeah, I think that they finally pulled one out. But for a while, it was like weeks and weeks and weeks of just millennial fails. And as a millennial, I was very offended. And there are offended millennials on the text line every single time we do this.
So Gen X, we've got locked in. Boomers, we've passed on this round. We are going Gen X versus a millennial. And as always, Gen Zers are late to the party, but we'll pick up Sunshine in a moment.
Hey, whatever.
And bring her in.
Then whoever calls is probably going to win.
10 questions. All about things that you should know. You have to yell out your generation if you would like to lock in first. That's the most important thing. You have to yell out, wait for Allie to call on you, and then let's see how you do. Up for grabs, bragging rights, as we mentioned, and then, of course, these tickets to go to Monster Jam. All right, here we go. Question number 1. What was the... hold on. Sorry, let me get I forgot to introduce everyone, our Gen Zer. Born in 98. This is Damien. Hey, Damien, you ready for the game? Here we go. No time to meet you, but that's Damien. Here we go. What was the original flavor of Pop-Tart when the breakfast snack first launched?
Millennial.
Go ahead, Millennial.
Gen Z. Strawberry.
Millennial gets a point early. That is correct. Millennial is on the board.
It was that dry-ass strawberry one without any topping.
That's right. Just dry strawberry.
It's like chalk in your mouth.
I believe it was strawberry between 2 pieces of plywood or something. That was the original recipe. We go to question number 2. It is Generation Wars on KROQ. What was the name of the virtual pet craze that swept the late 90s?
Millennial. Gen Z.
Go ahead, Alec. Millennial.
Tamagotchis.
That is correct. Millennial.
Crap.
Millennials up 2-0.
No.
That is a real Gen Z response, a Gen X response right there. We move on. What was the name of the fictional African country in Black Panther?
Gen Z. Millennial.
Go ahead, Gen Z. Damien.
Wakanda.
That is right.
Wakanda forever.
Allie says it every day after the show.
What are we doing here? My tan is gone.
Since Allie got spray tan, she does say that a lot. I just want to point it out. We got a question number 4. Listen closely. In the movie E.T., what candy does Elliot use to lure E.T.?
Millennial.
Gen X.
Gen Z.
Go ahead, Millennial. Alec.
Reese's Pieces.
That is correct.
Oh, man.
I heard Alec first.
Moving on to question number 5. In the 1984 hit, Wake Me Up, where does Wham say to wake them up? Wake me up before what?
Gen X.
Gen X.
Okay, yep, that was Gen X.
Before you go.
All right, that is correct. Beautiful little duet there between generations. What a lovely moment that we just experienced.
We just saw everyone's drunk karaoke.
Allie, what is the current score in this round of Generation Wars?
All right, Valerie, the Gen Xer, has 1 point. So does Damien, the Gen Z guy. And Alec is winning. He's a millennial. He's got 3 points.
Moving on to your next question. Which K-pop group has members Jin, J-Hope, V, and...
Gen X.
Gen Z.
Jungkook.
Okay, I heard Gen X. Go ahead.
Is that BTS?
Wow, that is correct.
Wow.
That's a question that should not have been stolen by a Gen Xer. I'm surprised. We go to the next. We go to the next question. Which movie popularized the phrase "You can't sit with us"?
Gen Z.
Gen X.
Go ahead. That was Damien. Gen Z.
Oh. I
I got it. He doesn't know it. I know it.
Mean
Come
Girls,
on.
Mean Girls,
Oh
Mean
my
Girls,
gosh,
Mean
everyone.
Girls.
Whoa,
Hold on.
whoa,
He
whoa,
got,
whoa.
he got
That
it.
was too
He got
late.
it. He
Oh,
said it.
come
He
on.
got it.
No
That
way.
is correct.
Looked it up.
He didn't look it up.
No, I'm driving, bro.
All right, fair enough. Relax.
All right, I believe you.
This is getting into a huge war now. It's actually
they've
turning
already
into a real
made up, aren't they?
generation war. That's strange.
All right, I believe you.
He gets the point. Mean Girls is the right answer.
All right, Valerie and Damien have 2 points, and Millennial Alex is still in the lead with 3.
Okay, guys, only a few questions left. This is very exciting. We go to your next question. It's Generation Wars on KROQ. What game console introduced the game Halo in 2001?
Gen X.
Gen Z.
Okay, Millennial Alec.
Xbox.
That is correct.
Yes.
Moving on to the next question. Only 2 questions left, and now Millennial's up by 2. What was the name of Harry Potter's owl?
Millennial. Gen Z.
I heard Millennial Alec. What is it?
Hedwig.
That is correct.
Wow.
And now this really doesn't matter, but I'll give it to you anyway. This 3-letter computer was the first of the personal computers released in 1981. What was the name of the company with the 3-letter computer?
Hey. Oh, Millennial.
Millennial?
Gen Z.
Not that it matters.
Go ahead.
Mac.
That is wrong.
Oh, Gen Z.
Gen Z?
I'm just guessing AOL.
That is wrong. This is really a Gen X
Everybody thought
question.
AOL was a computer. Valerie, what do you think?
Well, I was going with something which I knew was wrong because I said JPL and I said, I know that's not right.
IBM. IBM is the answer. Well, Allie, I've got another question, but I don't think it really matters at this
No,
point.
it doesn't. Millennial Alec has run away with it.
Wow.
5 points.
Good job, Alex.
All right, a lot of love
Thank you,
coming.
guys.
Hey, congratulations. And by the way, to all the other generations that attempted to play the game, it doesn't matter for another week. Millennials reign supreme. Alec, you've won yourself a couple of tickets, 4 tickets. So you can go to crypto.com for Monster Jam. Congratulations. You will be there.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you for earning some pride for anyone who's born around you. And I believe that millennials, Allie, that's anywhere from the mid-'80s to the early '90s. So
That would be
congratulations.
millennials are between 1981 and 1996.
So
And
congratulations. You've done it.
there's a fight happening on the text line of who owns Limp, Gen
Wow.
X or millennials.
Man, that's a real fight. Well, that should. All I know is there's a lot of white aggression in that fight. That much I know.
You were only 6!
We will be back in a moment. Update on Jake's big date. That's next, KROQ. K-Rock, Klein, Alley Show. Well, we left off on Friday when Allie and I weren't fighting with each other. Jake was trying to find love. We did some live Tinder, and he ended up matching with Brenda, who listens to the show. And I don't know how much they had in common other than the fact they were going to meet, and Jake was going to take her to see that Hosier on Friday night.
Dozer.
What's that?
Dozer.
Much more romantic.
From Sweden.
Right. That's what happens when Jake tells a story. You doze right off. It's a real dozer of a story.
Dozer.
So we met Brenda on the air, and then the plan was Jake, she was convenient. That's probably why Jake picked her. Or I don't think we found that out
She was in
till afterwards.
Pasadena and he was in Burbank.
So
it was
he's
a
like,
match made
I'll
in heaven.
pick you up in my new used car. And that was where we left off. And we said Monday we'll place our bets, do a little where'd you go, how far'd you go? But Jake said there's no reason to even waste time. Why is that, Jake?
Because she kind of had to cancel on me.
Oh,
Man, already?
That's crazy.
What
She must have gotten to know you.
No, she said she had other plans and that she couldn't reschedule them, so she wouldn't be able to make it till way late. So I just tried to find someone else to go with me.
Such a generic excuse.
Wait, she said to you, I have other plans, but I would still be willing to meet you later, and you said no thank you?
I said, let me try to find someone to go with me, and then if I can, I'll let you know. And I did, so.
But did you not hear what she really said, though?
She said she wants to have sex with you later.
That's what she said to you. I cannot go for all of the boring foreplay conversation, but I'll call you late night when I'm nice and liquored up.
Is that what she was trying to say?
Yeah, dude. She doesn't want to waste her time with the show part and have to sit through that for 2 hours. She would rather just go to your house and have sex with you.
I didn't know that.
So was there no communication after the show or what?
I think we texted maybe later that night and then the next day, yeah.
She texted later that night, hey, I'm ready for you now. Jake's like, nope, I got a friend.
Yeah, I'm already him. So,
Jake, are you playing games with us now? Or do you
I'm
know
not playing games. I don't remember if she texted me back that night, but she definitely texted me the next day because I remember she sent me like some thirst
Hold
trap
on.
video.
She's on the phone.
She sent you a thirst trap video?
She's on the phone. Yeah. She's on the phone. Brenda?
I'm here.
Hi.
Okay, can you I'm trying to translate for Jake. So you didn't want to go to his boring concert. I don't blame you. Makes me like you even more.
Actually, I did. I didn't mind. The whole thing is I did have plans that I was trying to work around, and I said, you know what? I made them work, but I would meet you later. And then he had already found somebody, so I got dethroned.
So you felt like because this is the thing. The way that Jake tells us the story is that you stood him up, and he had to figure something out. And that's not how I'm hearing it from you at all. Is that you said, I can meet you later, and then he said, no, don't bother.
Yeah, he said, I got you out of. That's it. I got you out of the. I cleared you. But he was very sweet. He understood. He's like, I know this is very like last minute, and I was like, okay, that's.
Allie, am I crazy here, or did he blow this?
So, well, I think he could have.
She could have.
Yeah. So, are you interested in Jake to actually pursue a romantic relationship?
I mean, I really wouldn't know too much unless I got an opportunity to finally like sit and have a conversation with him or go out with him. But from what we exchanged messages, he seems adorable. He's an awesome, person, and I think that definitely would like to keep in touch with him.
Did he text you that octopus emoji yet, or?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's when you know you're in. And he only does that to girls he likes.
Jake, you claimed that she sent you a thirst trap video.
I would describe it as that, and I showed it to Vanessa, and Vanessa agrees.
I agree. What was the video?
I was out with my girlfriends, and I was telling my girlfriends about this whole Jake date. I told them, you know what? She's like, send him a video. Tell maybe he could probably join us after or whatnot. And nope, that didn't happen.
Jake, you messed up.
No, hold on. That part is not my fault. I was texting her back, and then she texted me back some gibberish, and I said, what? And then I didn't get a text the next morning saying that wasn't for you.
Gibberish. I'm so horny right now. Jake's like, I don't know what this gibberish means.
Please, I would love to make love to you.
What does this even mean?
Forget it.
She's speaking in code.
That's not an octopus emoji.
Hey, Jake, I don't understand. It sounds like she was open to meeting with you later. That's the part that matters most, later.
Okay, but on Saturday night, she's texting me, and the last text I got was, ONG, do that, I will rack. And I said, what? And then I didn't get a text till the next morning.
That's an amazing text.
Yeah.
I would be like, where are you at? I need to go meet you.
Yeah, drop a pin.
Yeah, drop a pin and let me go hang out. You're obviously having a fantastic time with your friends, and you got to get in on that, Jake.
And I tried. I said, what? And she never texted me back till the next morning.
Well, I did, but in fairness, I didn't want to. I felt like I was twisting his arm at this point, so I said, "You know what?
Right.
Okay, I'm just
you don't want to come.
you tried too hard.
No one wants to come across as pathetic and needy and too thirsty and all that. I get all that, but I mean, you felt like you had really put enough out there that if Jake was interested at all, he would have picked up at least some of what you were putting down.
Exactly. At this point, I was like, I can't push it anymore.
See, that's the thing is.
I said what?
You're a hopeless romantic. What?
What?
Jake, my God, what a... And
Jake,
Vanessa said this woman's very attractive. I know you claimed on Friday you look like Lauren Sanchez, and Vanessa says you're like 10 times better looking than Lauren Sanchez.
Oh, thank you.
Why don't you go on a date with Vanessa?
Yeah, Vanessa seems to be way on top of this.
She's all into the thirst trap.
Jake, did you enjoy the thirst trap video?
That was nice, yes.
So creepy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was very nice. Thank you. Send me more.
That's not what I sound like.
I don't even know what we can do with this now. I feel like it's now reached an impasse somehow, and it shouldn't have.
208. Christ, Jake's dating life is so infuriating. I know. How do you think we feel? We're the ones who are trying to hook him up and let him find him love.
I mean,
and he's rejecting it.
I just want to retrace the steps because maybe I'm going crazy. Jake comes in Friday morning. He goes, I have extra ticket to a show. I'm going to see Hosier. I have anyone that wants to go with me. Maybe we can do Tinder on the radio. And Allie and I go, it's going to be a waste of everyone's time unless you're serious about doing this. Jake goes, I'm very serious. I would love to. We go on the air. Miraculously, multiple people call. Multiple. I was shocked. You find someone that she seems very pleasant. She's nice. She can string a sentence together. She's not drunk right now, as best I can tell. She says, I'll go out with you. She happens to also be very attractive. The odds of this are still, it's like a 1 in a gazillion shot. And then, on top of everything else, after the show, she says, hey, schedule's a little screwy, but I'm still down to meet with you. Let's meet later. Which is the best part of the night.
Yeah, because you don't have to do the awkward sit through a show together and trying to make small talk.
And then on top of it, I'm going to send you a sexy video. And on top of it,
until next day.
Well, whatever, dude. I still can't figure out where this all crumbled so quickly.
951 said, stop trying to hook him up. He's unlovable.
You may
That's not true. I said what?
Jake.
He said what?
Jake is not unlovable. He's just really hard to date. It makes the woman do all the work.
What was the last text that happened between either of you? Just out of curiosity.
It was yesterday morning. And she says, that was not for you. Ha, morning sunshine.
Well, what did you send him by mistake? Another thirst trap video?
No, it was a sentence. But the thing is, I do have bad eyesight, so I didn't have my glasses on. That's why I said, oops, sorry. But
bad eyesight? She's perfect for you, Jake.
Jake, that's your dream lady. Big breast, bad eyesight?
Yeah, and you're all blurry.
Oh, it's perfect. All right. Well, guys, from this point forward, we will not intervene. And maybe there's something there, and maybe there's not. But I don't know what else we could do for you, Jake. I really don't.
We have to let the little bird fly and just hope he can make it on his own, Klein.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of confidence, but I want to thank you, Brenda. I mean, listeners always come first.
I'd like to thank you and both of your jugs.
So thank you all for participating in this. And
amazing Gunga Boongas.
What?
Oh, no. All right. Well, Brenda, it's been real. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm sure we'll never speak again.
I'll say what to you any day.
Okay.
Please don't stop listening.
Bye.
Our kids are out of school, which means we're working longer. Klein Alley Show is now live till 11 a.m. because it's better than scrubbing popsicle stains out of our couch all summer. Klein Alley Show. Bad parents, good show. KROQ.
Believe it. A creep. 4 words, answers a question, says a lot about you, and you may not be a creepy person. You may not be defined as being a creep, but there's definitely things you could be doing, even on a semi-regular basis, or a hobby you're into, or some little thing that you aren't sure. Does that make me creepy, or just interesting, or eccentric? There's all these different ways to say creepy now without actually being, quote, traditionally creepy. But we are in the creepiest month of the year, and we got up for grabs now tickets for you to go see Danny Elfman at the Hollywood Bowl, and that man makes creepy music unlike anyone else.
Not just creepy music, he is a creepy collector.
Right, he loves that creepy.
He has a hand collection.
Right. Like, yeah, if he was not Danny Elfman, the Danny Elfman we know, but he was just called, be like, yeah, I have a collection of human hands, and I collect them, and I love them, and whenever I go to new countries, I see if I can buy some hands.
I look, oh, that's a nice hand. I wish I could buy those bones.
Right.
Hey, we're dead stuff bros.
Arguably, you would say that's creepy, and congratulations, you're a creep, at least in terms of that. So you give us the question, something you're into, and we'll make a determination, and someone's going to leave here with tickets to that show. Go ahead, you're on KROQ.
Let's say this person, on occasions when they go out with a girl and they end up making, coitus or whatever, they asked if they could keep the woman's underwear and keep them as kind of like tokens.
And this is a friend, right? This is someone you know. It's definitely not you.
Sure.
Trace this number immediately.
They're usually down for it because, I usually wait till, after we have sex and, it's, I don't know, we're just chit-chatting or whatever. And I'd usually only ask if it's, after I think I did a good job.
I'm going to say...
Creepy.
Yeah,
collecting underwear in general is creepy. I don't think there's any world where it's not.
Also, he referred to them as tokens.
Yeah.
Which I find that to be...
I think it's a huge problem.
But also, if you're a woman, wouldn't you be annoyed? I know you can buy a ton of underwear. I know Victoria's Secret always 10 pairs for whatever it is, $20 or whatever. But I feel like it would be annoying to constantly have to get new underwear because guys you slept with want to keep your underwear.
You're like, all right, just take them. You have to get another
I don't know.
$5 for $10.
All right.
But I also think Jake even calling sex manifesting could be considered creepy.
Yeah, this
by
guy
a
called
lot of
it
people.
coitus, so that's kind of creepy. Jeanette,
Yes.
welcome to Am I a Creep on KROQ. What is it that you do?
Hi, I started collecting taxidermy.
And what made you start collecting dead animals?
Oh, I have my emo daughter, and she's all into that stuff.
Okay.
And so I thought it was pretty cool.
And did you start small with squirrel and work your way up? What's the biggest one you had?
Well, we had a cat who we had for 14 years, and we actually did that to him. His name was Boots, and that was her pet.
So where is Boots?
Well, we started with butterflies. Oh, my mom doesn't allow them in the house, so we keep them outside.
You keep Boots, the taxidermied cat, outside because your mom thinks it's weird to have the dead stuffed cat inside.
Right. She's super creeped out about it.
Right,
this coyote's God, why won't it die?
So disappointed
So
every
easy
time.
to catch this thing.
I think so tough. All right. So does that, and you've now gone from cat to butterfly to anything else in your collection, or those are your two?
She's got some bugs, but the major one is Boots. Our cat.
Yeah. I feel different about Boots though, because Boots.
At least that was your cat.
Was your cat. We'll continue with these calls and your texts. That is the topic. Think about your life. Do some taking stock right now. Give us a call, 800-520-1067. Am I a creep? We'll give away some tickets next.
Klein Alley.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
Question for you is, are you creepy? Am I a creep? You do things and maybe they seem for you normal, but you just wonder how society would perceive you. For instance, 818 on the text line who says, when I go in for my flu shot, I actually like to look and watch as the needle goes into my skin.
Oh, I do that.
See, that's weird. I turn the other way, close my eyes, and hate every part of that process. I don't like the idea that I would look at that happen to me seems creepy. Why would you want to watch that?
Because I'm interested in seeing what the process is like, especially for them. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Well, how are you going to find the vein? How are you going to put it in? What's the size of the needle?
I think you're a creep then for all that. I mean, that's just weird. That's the stuff I just want to see no evil. I don't want to even think about it, but
yeah, but that's not disgusting or creepy. It's just interesting.
Everyone's got their things.
Now, licking the end of the needle, that's creepy.
Yeah. And by the way, if you want to watch a lot of people get needles put into them, you should join us this Friday. We're going to be Dave and Buster's Long Beach for the $10 Blood Suck. Become a blood hero for Cedars, and also at the same time win a bunch of cool stuff from us. First 500 to arrive, a limited edition Klein Alley Show $10 Blood Suck shirt and a $10 player's card for Dave and Buster's. Sean, what is it that you do, and you need us to determine whether or not you're a creep? Go ahead. Hello, Sean.
The word creep on my arm.
Say that again?
I have a tattoo of the word creep on my arm.
Why?
So because I have a lot of anxiety and I'm very self-conscious about looking like a creep, and sometimes I feel like I say things that make people feel uncomfortable. And sometimes when I'm thinking about that in my car, the song "Creeps" by Radiohead plays.
Right.
So, yeah, and so on top of
You're building
the word,
your case horribly. Go on.
So the point is
Am
that
I?
you wanted to brand yourself creep so that people would see you have a tattoo that says creep, and maybe they would think then, oh, you know what? He's not as big of a creep as I thought, considering he has the word tattooed on his arm.
Yeah, well, on top of the word is a rain cloud, so that washes away that feeling, because that feeling is just on the outside. On the inside is the beauty within.
On the spicy scale that Allie just ordered her food on, I'm gonna give you a 7.5 on the creep scale.
There has to be, if you feel like a creep, but there has to be something. All right, so the weekend kicked off with very long lines at Dodger Stadium for an emotional night celebrating Kobe Bryant. It was bobblehead day. His 8-year-old daughter, Bianca, threw out the first pitch. His other daughter, Capri, did the ceremonial "Time for Dodger Baseball," and as always, pictures and video of the lines that were outside of the stadium to get these bobbleheads were insane. I noticed that thing where it's like there's 3 different lines all merging into one line, and that's never good. You know, you see that at the drive-thru occasionally, and you're like, this is going to be terrible. People just don't know how to handle themselves. It's the worst. But overall, it was a successful night. This weekend as well, that first female umpire called her first game, and apparently it did not go well.
Well, the first pitch. It was specifically the first pitch. She kind of blew that one. But, maybe it was like first day at the new job. I'm new here. Don't blame me.
Yeah, but I feel like in Major League Baseball, you don't really get that first day jitters kind of thing. But there was that new pitcher on the Dodgers, that guy from Japan, and then he, I think he had a horrible first time pitching, and then he cried. Mm-hmm. And everybody was like, "You little bitch." Like, nobody was like, "Hey, it's okay. It's his first time." Like, he kind of got ripped apart right away.
Yeah, but the whole thing about baseball, which is interesting, and I know Omar hates baseball, but is that they are pretty close to replacing humans with robots. They're going to go full robot umpire, I would imagine, pretty soon. They're already testing them out. And then finally they make this big announcement. Oh, we've got our first female behind-the-plate in-game umpire. And
she's like, baseball's my life.
And she kind of blew the first call a little. I mean,
That made a guy cry.
Ball was a little bit out of the strike zone. And
By the way, I mean, that's part of baseball, though. You got to have the human element. Because, yeah.
How else are you going to get on the take? How else are you going to have the bookies rig the games?
I know, she's just trying to break into the industry.
Right, just doing
She's got to get them on the bribes.
So then they are, they'll probably replace her by a robot by the end of the week, I would imagine. But it was a good start, and we should be, if you're a woman, you should be very proud of all of the growth.
A new
just
female
one
job
robot
gets created.
Just replacing her.
Just
wherever
her.
she is.
But it's only a female robot?
Every man keeps his job.
I was just testing it out.
Just one female robot has been replaced.
I guess the Dodgers are also having a big problem with counterfeit merch. The Dodgers now are ranked in the second among all teams as far as selling counterfeit products. So many people are buying stuff on, even whether it's a personal Facebook Marketplace situation or it's the website that they think is legitimate. They said that they are the second most counterfeit team. So
who's the first?
Every day when I drive home, I see somebody selling Dodger merch on the corner of the street.
And that
single day.
You understand is not going to be real,
Right.
But if you're buying stuff on eBay or on Facebook Marketplace or on a website that you think is for official MLB merch, and then it arrives and like Mookie Betts is spelled wrong, which is Betts is a pretty
Dookie
easy
Betts?
one.
Yeah,
I would love that.
The one thing that's interesting is that people, as long as they put the hologram sticker on it, people go, well, I guess it's real. So you can see a real janky counterfeit, but then they always say in the parking lot, they're like, look, real, and they point to the hologram. You're like, all right, I guess they got a shiny
when
sticker.
Someone says look real, you know
That's
it's
how you
real.
know. That's how you know.
All right, if you're a millennial or older, this sound should have some significance to you. Before you could just hop on anybody's Wi-Fi network, you had to call the internet on a landline.
Oh, Jesus. A spotty dial.
It's a crazy sound, man. I don't remember. It sounds a little different to me.
Yeah, it's weird. That's not how I remember it either. But that's officially going away. AOL, after all these years, is getting rid of their dial-up service. Now,
Someone just said Klein's voice is more annoying than that noise. How is that possible? That's the most annoying noise in the world.
But I didn't even realize it still existed. Many hundreds of thousands of people were still using this.
There's no way.
Yes,
I don't
that's
believe
what
it.
they reported because I guess it's an affordable alternative. I don't know if it was in this country. It just said over hundreds of thousands of people were still using it because it was an affordable way for people to still access the internet. And if you think about all the Wi-Fi networks and money that you pay, I didn't even know this was an option that you could still use AOL dial-up to connect to the internet, but they're officially getting rid of it.
I just think about every poor husband that was attempting to go sneak off and masturbate in the middle of the night without his wife knowing, and then that noise was like a dead... It could not be more of a narc than that. You're like, what are you doing down there? Nothing.
I know, and remember that like 30 seconds waiting to connect felt like an eternity?
Yeah.
And now when things load like 3 seconds to load, I'm like, ugh!
I gotta wait 3
what's
seconds.
going on this internet?
I gotta skip a YouTube ad, 3 seconds to wait for that. I'm like, forget it. I just will never watch the video.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so would you pay half price for a house, a nice house, if it meant that you had to wait for the current owner to die before you could move in?
It's like the Ozark situation where the people moved in with the old man who lived in the basement.
Yeah, basically, but you don't move in.
You pre-buy
just-
the house,
you pre-buy
they get to
the
live
house.
out their life, and then it's your house. And when they die, do you get any sort of an idea of their like current health condition?
Yeah, are they terminal or something?
Yeah, you do get to know how
healthy they are.
How healthy they are. So
Yes.
this is fascinating. This
I'm
is happening in the UK, but I wonder if it's going to make its way here, and I wonder if you do.
Buying an apartment in Paris isn't cheap, but there's a quirky, slightly morbid loophole that could land you one at half the price. You're essentially betting on how long the seller is going to stick around.
Oh, it's great.
It's known as viaging.
I mean, not a great name.
What's it known as?
Viaging.
All right, well, let's scratch that.
Yeah, that.
But in a typical viaging, a buyer pays an upfront sum and then small monthly payments to the seller, who keeps living in the home until they die. Listings don't just include the seller's age, they often estimate their life expectancy too.
Yeah, and so this old person that they interviewed is like, hey, I don't really have a whole lot of money for my mortgage. I could use the help. And then this other woman's like, I've been trying to buy a house for the last 2 years, and I haven't found anything. So why don't I just give you, $200,000 or $300,000, half the price of the house, but I'll be paying you now.
Right, you actually
I'll
get the
help
money.
I'll help pay the mortgage, and then when you die, the house is mine.
It's great. That's great. It's a
Fascinating.
great plan, except for the fact that every once in a while you do get that old person that just hangs on forever.
Yeah, and
they
then you
look
also-
old, they're big smokers, and you're like, eventually life's, and they're just like 106,
And
107.
you're like, you guys said he had a 5-year life expectancy.
I know.
What's going on?
There is something weird about gambling, rooting for them to die, because you want the place, obviously.
You're just putting a bunch of obstacles in their way for them to get the mail.
Constantly. Everything.
Just going to have removed this carbon monoxide detector.
Like the floor of the Home Alone house with like things all over the place. Like, oh, sorry, old
Why are you
person.
putting a tarantula on his head? It does nothing.
That's your ADD news. We get into a brand new hour of the show right now on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
It's Monday morning. Nothing we can do about that, except we can make it the greatest Monday morning of your life if you're caller 20 right now. 800-520-1067. When we were young in Vegas, it is a stacked lineup, and you get to be there for the reunion of Panic at the Disco. They called it quits a few years ago. They realized raising a young child is tough. So let's go back on the road and play some songs.
Yeah, I mean, that family time is great until it's not.
Yeah, then it's time to hit the road. So we'll get you into that show again right now and every hour, all day long, straight up through 5 p.m., all week long, until we get every single one of you to Vegas for When We Were Young. It is happening now at 800-520-1067. This hour on the show, lots to get into, including Omar was playing that audio last week of me making those strange noises. It was me doing an impression of my kids that were doing an impression of something that sounded very X-rated. I didn't like the fact that he was rolling audio on this and playing it, but it didn't stop him from doing it, and it was a bit of a theme for Friday's show. I actually have the real audio of my kids doing it, which is
good. So I get to see if you did a good impression of your kids?
it's so much worse than the audio Omar plays. The one he plays is me going, I forget it. I don't even know. He's got it. I don't have it, but oh yeah. Right, it's that. Thank you. And they started making that noise, and I said, what are you doing that for? Stop doing it. And I'll just give you a sampling, Allie, because this was me actually, and my wife hates it too, because we don't know where they picked this up.
Well, of course, it's incredibly uncomfortable, which is why when the kids see that they are causing that type of a reaction. All they want to do is do it more.
Listen.
Which noise you've been doing?
No, what did I tell you?
She gets so mad.
No, bad child.
And she says, stop doing those noises. So
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know, Dylan.
I don't like that.
Dylan taught me it. Why don't you like it? It's annoying.
Where did she get that from? What is it supposed to be?
I don't know where she got it from or anything. How am I supposed to know? She just told me. What did Mommy tell you not to make that noise, right?
All of a sudden you started doing that voice out of nowhere. I don't know what that was.
No, I'm taught it. This is how you teach
Guys.
then the other
Sienna
one
can't
starts
even
doing
do
it.
it.
She starts
She's
trying
like,
to do it too. And it's I'm trying to teach them a lesson about don't just do things your friend says is funny. Because they don't know where this came from.
Well, they are just trying to do things to be funny, though, and you have to respect that.
I respect they're going for the joke, but you don't want that when you have daughters. No, you do not. That's son territory right there. You don't want daughters making those noises.
I would put that on my son. That's a good joke for a son. Bad joke for a daughter.
It's terrible. So that's what I have to deal with. There's more to that.
Is that it?
No, there's more to it, which we'll get into later this hour. Hey, Carla, good morning.
Hi, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Hey, you're caller 20. There's the good news for you, all right?
Woo! Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Get ready
Woo!
for Vegas. When we were young, you will be there with all the bands. Hang tight. And if you did not get to get on the air right now, you'll have another chance in less than an hour. And every hour thereafter all day long. And that's worth yelling about, right? That's worth making what noise, would you say? That's the one.
I can't even do it.
No, I really can't either.
Meow, meow.
It's been a long time for all of us, I guess. Anyway, lots to get to this hour. Hang tight. Summer hours have officially begun on KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming back for more on KROQ. You're about to hear for the next 7 seconds a grown woman lick a grown man's armpit.
Oh, God.
And
what is the reason for this?
It's 100 degrees outside. It's very hot. They're in the Deep Valley.
Jake, we didn't ask you to do this.
We did not. Yeah, we did not ask for this, Jake. So this was all on you.
Oh, I thought
this was.
I didn't have to do this?
No, this was a totally different subject. This was.
No one said, by the way, lick people's pits.
You weren't even doing a pit stop here. This was just go out and find out what people's back to school stories are, or whatever. And then you decided to do this. So this is on you. But here we go. Let's enjoy it together.
Can I?
If you want.
Mmm, sweet saltiness.
No!
That is so
human kindness.
She went to school to learn about the effects of bullying. Only so years later she could.
Sweet saltiness.
All right, and that is why you should all stay in school.
Klein Alley Show.
Jake, did you enjoy the thirst trap video?
That was nice. Yes.
So creepy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was very nice. Thank you.
Amazing Gunga Balungas.
What?
Oh no! All right, well, Brenda, it's been real. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm sure we'll never speak again.
Please don't stop listening.
So you think big butts is where it's at? Well, think again. And this ain't no little ass anthem either. It's 2023. What? Let's celebrate the average butt. Hit me with it.
Freak, you crazy for this one.
Big booty hoes, got to goes. Itty bitty bums, time to run. If fat bottom girls make the world go round, well, step off, bitch, time for average mounds. So many songs about big asses, but I do speak for the masses. May not be pretty, may not be cute. No cap love for the average glute. Big butt, small butt, I say pass. Hello, lady. medium ass. Medium ass. Medium ass. Sorry, Jack, it's the new first class. First class. Klein Alley Show. If you need us, the phone's 800-520-1067. And people sometimes give us credit for things that happen on the show that we have no control over. And other times, they give us credit for things that we deserve the credit for. And I know that this show that we talked about, I mean, I think we talked about the show even before it debuted on Netflix, this Hunting Wives show, is still like...
Well, you were on the forefront because you knew one of the cast members.
I didn't know what she was doing. I'm a mother of a kid. I go to... my kids are friends with the kid, and then maybe that's why they're making these noises now, because they know the mother.
Maybe they're just watching reruns.
We're watching this sex show. But listen to this listener that said, because of us, they have received the ultimate gift.
Hey, sweet lookers. I just wanted to call in and thank you guys for making the suggestion to watch The Hunting Wives. I talked my wife into watching that because she hadn't heard of it. And, you know, it does get a little bit aggressive as far as the nudity is concerned. But I have received unsolicited sexual relations with my wife 4 times throughout the course of that show.
4 times through the course of one season of a show, this man's wife has initiated sex with him. And I don't know what the standard would be. I don't know what their average is, but it seems like it was 4 unsolicited because that show had that effect on her.
That's why I'm so pissed that Katie won't watch it, because I know that will do that to her.
Yes.
And you think about the context of the show is very like giving into temptation, right? Here are your carnal desires, even though you're in this happy marriage and you're on the straight and narrow. There's this other dark side of you that wants to come out and rare.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it doesn't. It has sex with everyone and then shoots people.
Yeah, it's. I think more shows need to just sneak in these random sex scenes, and I think it's going to make relationships way better because to be able to keep your hands to yourself, you got to have some self-restraint or some
who's
snack.
like, well, night.
Right.
I think Allie needs to do a little experiment then. How many episodes do you think your wife needs to watch with you for sexy time?
I think 2.5.
How many has you've got her to watch none with you, or you got her to start?
She
it
won't
with you?
watch it. No.
She refuses to watch the show
because she doesn't want to have sex with Allie.
No, that's not true. She loves sex with me. It's consistent.
She sits there with a blindfold on. Allie, go ahead, put on the show. I'll sit next to you.
No, I think she thought it was like cheap and tawdry or whatever, and I was like, yeah, but that's why it's fun.
But sometimes you have to give in to your spouse and watch some crap, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the
that's what I told her.
What's the last crappy show you watched because she wanted to watch it? I mean, didn't she know like Vanderpump Rules or something? Didn't she watch some crap show you had to watch with her?
No, she only watches that when I'm not home, because she knows it's annoying for me. So I said, this is a great show. We should watch it together. And I showed her one scene, and she was like, nah, not into it. She was like, I already have 5 other shows I'm trying to... Like, she has her own list.
What scene did you show her?
It was from the first episode.
Well, was it a sexy scene or no?
It was, it was the one where your friend comes in and starts making out with the redhead.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, God, I've been waiting for you. And then they're like going up each other's skirts and stuff.
Said,
and then she's like,
I
told you we have to stop this. Yeah, she was like, this is dumb.
I
was
think
like, that's not the point.
I think you got to say to her, just say to her, I want 2.5 episodes. Over unders 2.5 episodes. I think that she will give in to her carnal temptations within 2.5 hours. This guy couldn't be happier.
4 times throughout the course of that show. I'm a little bit concerned that might mean that she's a closet lesbian because it's mostly lady on lady action. But whatever. Give you guys a shout out and a thank you.
You're welcome.
And go Allie or something.
Yeah, there you go. Look at Lisa. Shout out lesbians. She's giving you a shout out right there.
Yeah, but you know what? Don't ever judge the type of content somebody likes, because There might be straight girls that are into girl-on-girl stuff. There might be gay women that are into guy-on-guy stuff. It doesn't necessarily directly reflect what you're into. It's just nice to see people enjoying themselves.
Meanwhile, a very different call we received about something that we got into last week.
Adult pacifiers? That's insane. I can't believe it. And I understand why Omar would hate it, because he'd be thinking about his mom's big nipples.
That's why Omar's not a fan of the pacifiers. That's for sure. Well,
her nipples really didn't make a lasting impression. I mean, it's more the areolas.
That's right. Yeah, keep in mind, this guy's only listening to half the details of the show.
Yeah. Fully listen, all right, to exactly what we're talking about with boob pacifiers. Stay on track.
And then most of the messages that we received had something to do with this.
Klein is a bitch. Klein is a bitch.
Thank you.
Klein is a bitch because he's a little bitch boy.
Thank you.
And he's a little bitch boy.
It's the areolas, sir.
It's so funny because a lot of the women that responded were like, Klein has his feelings, and we all are in a different place sometimes, and we're just not ready to hear criticism. Yeah. And then all the guys are like, excuse me, where's your tampon?
Well, I'm trying to find this audio to play, and it's been labeled in the system. And it would be helpful, Jake, if the audio is labeled like today's date or segment number 2.
It's labeled Klein's Bitch Boy.
Yeah, no, it's actually labeled Klein's Bitch Out, raw.
Oh, Bitch Out. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so that's really hard to find.
Yeah, there you go.
That's hard to find stuff we're looking to play on the air when it's
How's it hard? Klein's Bitch Out.
Yeah, but wouldn't you maybe say like what happened or what it's about? Like
that
show
says
fight.
He bitched out. He's bitch out. Bitch boy.
That's not even a bitch out. Bitch out would be like I was supposed to do something and I didn't do it. Like you with the date on Friday. That would be a bitch out. If you need a good example of a bitch out, that's what you did on Friday.
Oh, sorry. Next time I'll relabel it as bitch boy then.
Thank you. Get the labeling
You
straight.
_bitch boy for your date.
I'll be right back. When we return, believe it or not, the show does continue. Summer hours roll on after this.
Every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hit the jackpot and score a pair of tickets to When We Were Young. October 18th or 19th, Las Vegas Festival Grounds. Over 50 bands including.
I want to go to there.
Let's go! Blink 182. The return of Panic at the Disco. Weezer. Avril Lavigne. The Offspring. All-Time Low. The Used. Bad Religion. Yellow Card. Simple Plan. Taking Back Sunday and more. Keep listening to Win Your Way In. Courtesy of Live Nation.
Hey, this is Brendan from Panic at the Disco.
Hello, this is Rivers from Weezer.
We are Blink 182. Win your way in all this week
on the World Famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Whenever you have to ask the question, does insert whatever here make me gross? I think you know the answer is probably yes.
No,
but you're hoping someone else backs you up and goes, no, you're not gross. But in this particular case, and I think as we're celebrating moms all week for Mother's Day, Allie, we can say that you are gross, not unexpectedly gross.
You would have done the same thing, though, I think.
I don't think I could have. There's no way I could have.
Okay.
When, in fact, I think I've been in a similar situation before, and I think that immediately that's something that you have to take care of.
Yeah, but you don't know my circumstances. So
well, I don't
was,
think that, once again, details are not important at this point.
No, I think they're extremely important. They're what guided my decision. There are 2 crucial details here that made me make that decision.
You need to judge. Let Allie know on the text line, 800-520-1067. You're going to hear a story for a minute, and then I just need to know gross or not gross.
So
let me start with this.
God, you're rotten. A monster.
Don't listen to that guy.
One vote.
Listen to me.
One vote is gross out of the gate.
Okay.
A pre-vote. In fact,
you can't pre-vote.
Does anyone want to pre-vote here before Allie tells the story?
Gross.
Jake.
We want pre-vote.
Jake, Jake, what's your pre-vote for?
Okay.
Jake?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
That's all right.
Vanessa, you want to pre-vote?
No, Allie, you're not gross.
Thank you. I got one not vote.
Johnny, got a pre-vote? Gross or not gross with Allie? She hasn't told the story yet.
All right. Come on, guys. All right. So
I didn't get my pre-vote.
I know what you're... All right, thank you. You don't have to vote by making that sound.
Yeah, you
can
do.
just say your vote.
Text in that sound if you're voting gross. Go ahead. What happened?
I forget it. I won't tell it.
All right. The jury, it's unanimous. Allie's gross.
No, we went to Orange County on Friday, and I loved it so much. I said, why don't I go back? Why am I voting for myself?
Allie's pre-voting for herself is gross.
I went back to Orange County on Saturday, and I took my kid with me to go visit my cousin. Halfway into the drive, I'm making good time. if it takes an hour and a half to get to Huntington from where I am, I'm doing pretty well.
You drove to Orange County on Friday for the thing we did, and again on Saturday?
And again on Saturday.
Wow.
So halfway through, it's raining, mind you. Raining.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay. My kid's back there. He's watching his little TV. He's watching something, and he's kind of burping. And he used to get sick in the car, but it hasn't been a thing for like a year. All of a sudden, he's crying. I look back, and he has puked all over himself and all over the little TV thing.
Party.
And I go, oh, my God, I did not even think about this. I don't have anything with me. I have baby wipes, maybe like 3 of them in a little pack. I don't have a towel. I have like an old T-shirt, maybe. And I think to myself, I'm making good time. It's raining outside. If I pull over, there's nothing really I can do.
Yeah, you got the rain. You got nature shower right there.
Yeah,
Problem
but
solved.
it's like that annoying half rain, half not rain, where it's like drizzle and annoying to be outside, but not enough for it to really do anything. I can't clean with baby wipes, especially 3 of them is not going to do the trick. So, and if I pull over, especially in the middle of the freeway, it's going to be chaotic, and the traffic is just going to be building in front of me. So I just kept going.
How long?
So how long did you let your son
sit his own vomit?
Right.
He felt better right away, guys.
You don't know how he felt right away.
He did. I said,
vomit,
is your
and I
tummy
don't feel
still
better
hurting?
right
And he
away.
said no.
Right. Okay.
No, but that's beside the point.
He's covered in his own puke. And you decided,
yes,
I'm not going to pull over and deal
I
with
looked
this.
behind me, and it didn't look like that much. And it was the same color as his shirt.
Okay, so so the question is, were there in 5 minutes, or was it we have another 30?
No, I was halfway there.
Okay, that is
so
gross.
another like 45 minutes.
Also, what was the color of his shirt?
Double down.
It was beige.
I'm going to double down on my vote of gross from earlier. And I think that
As soon as I got there, I cleaned up what I could. I even brought the car seat all the way up to my cousin's place, washed everything.
Oh, God.
Because that's
poor people. Allie shows up there. I got puke here, puke here.
Okay.
Did you bring
It
a
was
gift?
just
Did you bring a present?
Why would I bring a present? I'm visiting my cousin.
Oh, man. All right.
Look, all right.
Well, the first vote out of the gate on the text line is blah, from 208, followed by and followed by a lot of A's, L's, and H's. So I assume that's another vote for gross. God,
951. If she had just had a tiny load towel with her, this would have been a game changer.
Vanessa, your tiny towels would have saved the day.
There was
again.
no reason to pull over. I stand by my decision.
All right. Well, we can all agree Allie's gross. Another vote, Allie. Push you over the edge.
Yeah,
And
his name was Chandler.
And didn't they all die? Didn't you squeeze the snake too hard and it died, or was that a mouse or something?
No.
I thought you were like you had too much love to give, and as a result, you strangled too many of your animals.
No, you're thinking of Mice and Men with Lenny.
Oh, okay. I get Allie confused with Lenny a lot. Sorry, it happens all the time.
He's so pretty.
I was convinced that was you.
How many sounds do you have, Jake, other than pew pew?
Everything that Omar plays, I gave to him.
Omar, play a sound.
He's such a nerd, bro.
There you go.
Give me that.
That's Omar.
boom.
Don't be such an effing nerd,
Come on, do
bro.
you have a sound to come
Go ahead,
back
Jake.
with?
I want to see you guys get into a sound fight right now.
What? Gay. Oh my God. Okay, now what?
Omar wins round 1. Omar wins round 2. Omar's up 2-0, Jake.
I gave him that sound.
First to 3 wins this thing.
Pew pew.
Oh, man. Why don't you shut up, Jake?
Oh, knockout blow! He got you good, Jake.
What a snipe!
That is the audio sniper for you. This is the one thing you should never put in the TSA bin unless you want it stolen.
I actually flew back from Portland, Oregon, and when I got my bag out, I noticed that the potato salad was missing. I go walking back there, and the guys are eating my potato salad.
How was that not the clickbait answer?
That's the new answer.
Show me potato salad.
Show me potato salad.
Do you confront them and say, hey, that's my effing potato salad?
I did. I'm like, look at the tag on that. It says it's from Otto's. I'm the one that bought it. So why the hell are you guys eating it? They didn't say anything. The guy that had the container just turned and walked away.
That's so funny.
That's TSA for you.
Oh, he got me. I don't care.
Tell us what movie you would find this song, originally composed by the great John Williams.
I'm just going to guess the Jurassic Park theme song.
All right. According to Vanessa, that song was this song.
Oh, my God.
From Home Alone. So I'm so sorry you did not get that right.
Can somebody take that scene of them running through the airport?
Oh, please.
And put it to Vanessa?
Vanessa's version. Oh,
and just
someone.
see how it changes?
Let's go. Get cracking. Klein Show, summer hours rolling on. About 30 minutes to get you more tickets to When We Were Young in Vegas. Sometimes when the show ends, we continue to talk, and usually that's when we have an off-the-air conversation, although Omar doesn't allow that to happen because he's got the quickest finger there is. Move over, Allie. Omar's the real lesbian in the crew.
Excuse me, I use 2 at a time.
Well, his fingers move real quick because if we're ever having a conversation and he thinks it's going to be salacious or juicy or he can use it against us, he somehow records it. I don't even know where.
I still have some audio of you, Allie, performing a magic trick that I still want to play for the listeners.
My incredible magic trick?
Let me hear that. Hold on. Before we get to
wait. I don't think I have it. I don't have it ready.
Okay, but yeah, I'm sure that thing was a real dud.
It was.
Excuse me, you were amazed by my trick.
No, I definitely was not.
Yeah,
I'm so glad
you
Omar
didn't know
recorded.
how I did it.
Now people understand why I'm at the verge of breakdown every day. 4 hours of the show's not enough. I ended
we
up
have a few minutes. Okay, hold on.
Allie
I got 2
pulls that
cups.
stupid cups and balls trick. It's like so.
Impressions.
That's the
2
worst.
balls, 1 cup.
Oh, take me out of my misery. So I was explaining to Allie that my kids have developed some strange new voice they're doing, which is clearly. It's like orgasm voice, but they don't know why they're doing it. They learned it from a friend, but it's very uncomfortable. I don't want it. I don't stand for it. I'm trying to shut it down. But the more you try to shut it down, it was like the thing with the middle finger. When they learned about the power of the middle finger, that's all they had sticking up middle fingers all day, every day.
Oh,
but also, I think all of us here, we're not like normal parents because I laugh when my kids do any of that. I cannot be that straight parent where I'm going to discipline you for doing this. This is wrong. I laugh. I'm like, so that's obviously, you know, why they keep doing it.
Right, but I, unfortunately, I try to...
you don't, dude.
I laugh, Omar. I laugh, but then I go, I guess no one else is going to step in and try to discipline, so I got to do that too. And it's gotten to a point now where I was explaining to Allie, I was doing my impression of their impressions, which is like all of a sudden I'm just driving, then they're in the back seat going, oh yeah. And I start.
Which, by the way, this is a solution to get them to not do it anymore.
Does me start doing it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got to play these for them. Yeah.
You just got to start doing it whenever they do it, and they will be so uncomfortable that they'll stop.
And I'm like, where did you guys come? Which friend? Where did this go? Oh, our friends started talking like that, so now we're talking about it. And then they say, "Tell me your name. We'll work it in." And I'm like, "What?
We'll work it in. We do take requests. All right, Eric from Pasadena.
Oh, Kevin. So they start doing it with they go, see, isn't that funny? I go, no, it's not funny. And so anyway, this was it happening in real time and me trying to discipline them and showing you what a real disciplinarian I can be.
Which noise you been doing?
No, what did I tell you? That.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
I don't like that.
Dylan told me it. Why didn't you like it?
They're laughing in your face,
Well,
man.
well, listen, they're because they know I'm actually. This is one thing I'd really like to shut down immediately. I'd like to shut this down.
You can tell
no
they're
way they're
taking
gonna
it
stop.
seriously.
They're taking it seriously.
Dylan told me it. Why didn't you like it? It's annoying.
Where did she get that from? What is it supposed to be?
I don't know what she got it from or anything. How am I supposed to know? She just told me.
What did Mommy tell you not to make that noise, right?
Mommy hasn't made that noise in years. She doesn't
We
want-
don't make that noise in this house.
No one in this house has made that noise in a long time.
No pleasure.
So you will not start making it.
All of a sudden, you started doing that voice out of nowhere. I don't know what that was.
I'm taught it. This is how you jump.
Okay.
Your younger one just sounds like she's
Then-
taking a crap. She's doing the guy version.
Then the other one starts going.
Guys.
Can we teach you it?
Me saying no.
I can teach you it.
I don't want to learn it.
Oh, okay. I feel like you'll be good at it.
All right.
Is that a vibrator?
That's right.
What's in the
Turn that
back,
off. Everyone's trying to teach you how to do it better.
Fun family dinner.
This was during teeth brushing time.
Oh,
Alice.
got
That's
it.
that's the toothbrush.
Sure, I say I'm teeth brushing as well.
That's the problem is they're dyslexic, so they're holding the toothbrush in the wrong spot and it's leading this whole thing. So then they go, we want to teach it to you. I don't
That's
wanna
nice of them to offer. You should have said yes.
I don't want to be any part of this.
Good at it.
All right. Can you turn that off? Can you turn that off? All right. Take this. Good night.
No.
So anyway, this is like a standard night now. I don't even think I can go home anymore now, to be honest. I really
You're
can't.
just going to live in the garage
I think I'm
until
li-
this is over.
I think it's going to live till the. How long do I have?
But I think
12
that the other thing you do is
12
just
years.
not react at all.
You can't not. I drove.
You gotta make the noise back.
I think you got to make the noise back double.
Oh, mommy.
You're trying to drown it out.
Come on, look at Park. Start singing already. Jesus Christ. Apparently, we've updated the photo that goes with the podcast. So if you download the podcast, you can see Allie and her super long neck. And it's already getting rave reviews from everyone who has looked at the new photo.
I noticed that you guys got your new photo up, and it is definitely a step up from before. Allie, you have the longest neck ever in the podcast picture.
Isn't that a compliment, by the way, to have a long neck? Isn't that something like... no, it's not?
Not in my department.
No. Yeah, no, not for you.
I think it needs to be long and slender. Mine's thick.
Oh, Allie's got that thick tree trunk neck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every
well.
necklace is a choker.
So Friday, toward the end of the show, maybe probably if you're listening now, you missed it. This weekend is much needed, I think, right? Who's with me? Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't had a day off in a while.
Let's add a George.
It's tough working on a Friday, huh, Klein?
What do you... Am I supposed to respond to that?
No, I mean, you didn't work last Friday, so it might be tough having a full 5-day week.
I feel like I take very, very, very
Oh
little
my
time
God,
off.
I'm joking.
Everyone said I had a big overreaction to a soft joke, and I will
And
explain.
I think now, in hindsight, you would agree.
In
Or not.
hindsight, I would agree that I was right. And I reacted appropriately.
What?
And I should have reacted stronger.
I think so, too.
And I thought about it all weekend.
Because there are certain places that you just don't go.
And
we
this
all
guy-
knew it was off limits,
and
and I
this-
didn't listen.
Allie Show. Do a live show every day, 4 hours plus, and I've known Allie for over a decade now. Wow, that's crazy. Feels like much longer.
Back in my fat days.
Yeah, I knew Allie when she was fat, getting stuck in hula hoops. Now, now she's all thin and spray tanning. She got real vain about herself. It's really the worst.
I'm actually just trying to cover my veins.
So Friday, toward the end of the show, things got a little heated. I I mean, people want to say that Klein had his period. I'm hearing a lot of people are accusing me of that. That's
No, it's not right. It's offensive to women to say that. We do not stand with Klein.
I did buy lady pants. And as you know, when you do a live show every day, occasionally we cross the line with each other. We cross the line legally. We cross the line with our bosses. It happens. And for the most part, we all have a good sense of humor about it. Friday, something that was said just really irked me. And rather than just bite my lip, I decided let's have a real moment on the radio. And well, you guys clearly agree because there's a ton of messages about it, and then we'll break down what happened and offer some sort of words to maybe explain myself.
Okay, blah, 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 Friday drama, blah, blah, blah.
There's a lot of people that have opinions as to what we should do, Allie.
There's only one way to settle this KK Allie beef. Rap battle, diss track, round 2. Do it. Come on, KK.
There's not going to be a round 2 rap battle. More importantly, people just wanted to use this opportunity to call me a bitch boy.
Klein is a bitch, and he's a little bitch boy.
It's a lovely song. Thank you.
Rap battle is over.
That guy just won the next rap battle. And then there's just people that want to let us know that my temper was totally uncalled for.
Wow, Klein, I hope you got to go home and hug your kids and relax a little bit. Maybe your wife gave you a little some of that pudding. Because, geez, I don't think Allie said anything wrong, and that was like low-grade ragging on you comment to just talk about taking off a Friday. Hope everything's better on Monday. We'll be listening. I don't want this on the roller. I don't want this on the roller, Dad.
That's a great impression of my kid. Thank you for ending the call with that. Strong. And then other people thought
there's more?
There's so many.
And for a guy who made fun of Allie's cat dying and calls her mom the throat goat, you overreacted on the softest joke.
All right, so everyone said I had a big overreaction to a soft joke, and I will explain.
And I think now, in hindsight, you would agree.
In hindsight, I would agree that I was right, and I reacted appropriately.
What?
And I should have reacted stronger.
I think so, too.
And I thought about it all weekend.
Because there are certain places that you just don't go.
This guy, by the way, he summed it up beautifully on this message, Allie.
Hey, Klein, you there, buddy? All day. It's Saturday. I forgot. He doesn't hardly even work on Friday.
Okay. See?
Oh, God. Later.
So the reality is this. Allie said something that was a 2 out of 10, maybe even a 1 out of 10.
Oh, come on. Give me a little more credit.
I was on the humor scale.
I'm a 2 out of 10.
It was a 2 out of 10 joke.
Do we have the audio, by the way?
I don't know.
You on purpose don't want me to play it. Is that true?
You can play it, but I would like to say my piece about it. If you play it, I can't. God damn it, Omar, now I'm going to lose it on you.
You're talking.
I'm starting all over again.
Okay. Say your piece and I can play it. You can say your piece and I'll play it afterwards.
Feel free, play it. Play the audio.
I don't have
play it first. Questions about the show that we just did for the last 4 hours. Man, this weekend is much needed, I think. Right? Who's with me? Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't had a day off in a while.
Let's add a George.
It's tough working on a Friday, huh, Klein?
What do you... Am I supposed to respond to that?
No, I mean, you didn't work last Friday, so it might be tough having a full 5-day week.
How do you took a week off to go hiking in the Grand Canyon?
I'm just teasing you. Are you really getting mad?
Fine.
I feel like I take very, very, very little time off.
Oh my God, I'm joking, dude.
I lost a friend. I had a friend. I had to go to a funeral this summer.
Yeah, then he whines about his friend's wife dying.
Thank you, Omar.
Thanks for cutting in there.
He's here today because he only takes Mondays off.
I should have taken today off. So
an emotional day.
Before we continue with the audio, I will say the following: I feel very guilty whenever I miss one of these shows, a live show. You know me. I always want to be live. You guys give me a hard time about it. You like to play that clip over and over again. Like to be live because one year I said, let's all work on Juneteenth. What's it matter? I feel.
What's it matter? It's a day off for us. That's what it matters.
Well, when the boss comes in and says, you guys working or not working, the choice is yours.
Yeah, but they're our boss. They of course want to be slave drivers. No.
But also, boss. Don't give us the option.
Yeah.
That's such a BS question.
I'm telling you right now.
It's like, do you want Christmas presents or no?
If you want to know why I reacted to this the way I reacted to it, I will say the following things. I don't like the narrative around here at all that I'm not fully committed to trying to put on a great show as many days as we can put on. That's how I took Allie's comment because the reality is, Jake, I swear to God, I'm going to turn your mic off now because I'm trying to actually have a real conversation. I don't need you yelling, "Oh, bitch," in the background the whole time. Because now I'm going to get mad all over again. And I was actually in a calm, nice place before this started.
All right, continue.
And I thought that Allie took a cheap shot saying that I missed a Friday because my wife was having a surgery, and she said it was really important that I was there because she was freaking out about things, and I said fine, and I hate missing the show. And I do that more for the people listening and for you guys too. I feel so terrible and bad whenever I've had to say like last minute day of, or it has not happened often, but whenever it's guys,
it happens more than you're leading on.
See, how often, Omar, do you really think it's happening?
We are always scrambling, it seems like, on like, stuff that's planned, and we have to last minute scramble, like Jake has to get like a best of together. It happens a lot more often than you're leading on, I think.
Oh, okay. Would you, I've worked with you, I don't know, 5 years, 4 years. In the 10 years that, Allie, we've been together, how many times would you say that has actually happened? In 10 years of doing live shows 5 days a week?
Gosh, I mean, it's definitely less than once a year.
So that doesn't sound like a crazy number. If you think about any of your lives. No, and I will
say that this year there have been, quote, as I say, unforeseen circumstances.
Right.
That aren't normal for you.
You're right. Absolutely a fact.
You see, they seem normal for me because I don't really know Klein as well as you do.
Yeah, this is not something that happens often. But also, I wanted to poke fun at it a little bit because I guess what I know about you is that you are absolutely committed to the show. So, a lot of times we take jabs when we know that the opposite is true.
Totally.
And that's kind of where I was playing, which I also thought I was kind of playing the shallow end. But
also, I think Allie knows that this is one of his buttons, which I found extremely funny.
Right, but I didn't realize that you had also, this had been bothering you for a while, and I think that there was something bubbling up that maybe we hadn't talked about.
Yeah, because...
So then it brought up something that I didn't realize that we did need to talk about.
The reality is this. I think to myself,
bitch.
As I look back, thank you, Jake. As I look back, yeah, shut up, Jake. It was you. It sounded like you, so shut it up. All right? Anytime someone says it like that, it's you. As I was thinking back to all of the things in my personal life that I have not gone to or participated in over the last, whatever it's been, since we've been doing the radio show. Weddings, birthdays, surprise
Klein
parties.
came in the day after his child was born.
Day. She was born. Day she was born. Same day. They said,
that's on you, dude.
It's on me.
You're right.
It's on me.
Take the time.
You're right. It's on me. But I'm telling you, I have a problem. I'm admitting it. I have an absolute problem where I feel that if we do not come in and do the live shows, any of the listeners that have decided to make us their morning show will disappear forever.
Well, I think you don't want to be one of those people who takes off 8 weeks a year.
No.
And there are a lot of people in this town
in this
industry that do that. Whereas you listen any given day and usually it's like, oh, that guy's in Hawaii for the next month.
And I get it. Listen, there's people that have earned that.
But you don't want to. You strive not to be that person, so I think that's why you get sensitive about it.
So I got really mad, and the reality is, I haven't missed one day of this summer, particularly where I missed a few days. None of them were because of something I wanted to do, and I feel like I'm either going to piss off you guys, piss off the audience, piss off my family, and I was mentioning leading up to what happened on Friday. I said to Allie, hey, it's my father-in-law's 80th birthday. I'm going to have to, at some point in the fall, I'm going to have to head back east for a day or two, and then I'll try to just find a studio there I can use. I don't want to not do the shows or whatever. But I felt like I got this eye roll of oh, all right, whatever you need. And I go, this is so few. I'm not one of these people that's always going away, disappearing for 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah,
I've never done that.
And it's weird because for me, I didn't feel like I was doing that. I was like, oh, okay, well, if we are going to take time off, then we just probably need to get some approval for it. But I think because of our history, because of also your sensitivity around it, all of a sudden it seemed like it was something bigger than what it was.
Yeah, and I think it hit me. Honestly, what hit me was the feeling that if you really feel, and obviously Omar does because he just said it, that I have become unreliable to come in here and do a show every day, a show that puts a lot of effort, time, thought goes into, because on a whim, I'll just be like, sorry guys, figure it out tomorrow. I'm not going to be there. That to me happens, as Ali said, maybe once a year, maybe, which I think is a good average for a person that's got 2 young kids and things that they have to deal with all the time. So just know this. We put the show first. All of us, I would say, do more often than not. because you being here, you listening, you choosing to spend some time with us matters more than you will ever know. And the last thing I want to do is give some listener that's finally into the show and is like, I found my people, a regurgitated show or something that they've heard before, or the opportunity because I know how it feels. I remember growing up, there were shows I used to like. And when Stern started taking all his vacations, I remember feeling like taking it personally. Like, oh, I don't care. He'd rather be vacationing for 3 months of the year.
Right. So I think that all that kind of, it like pokes this thing inside of you that you don't want to be that person.
Yes.
And so then you don't want to be perceived as that person. I think you're afraid of being perceived that way. So then it kind of built up in your mind. And I also think that in terms of the way that we joke with each other on the air, like we always are busting balls with everything, and everybody has things that piss them off. Like for me, with the long questions, I always cringe every time we do that because it hits at a part of my ego and my sensitivity. Now, do I know that we all joke about everything and it's just for entertainment? Yeah, absolutely. But does it have truth to it?
It was crazy because I went and saw.
Yeah,
play the
all right.
Why'd you cut it off? That's such a great question.
We don't have time.
I don't know if you got my other message, but I love you. You're cool. Stop being a little bitch.
Okay.
Bitch.
Yeah, 510 said we need to get some Desitin for Klein's sensitive abs.
All right. Well, I blame those lady pants I bought. None of this happened until I bought those stupid lady pants.
I apologize for making what I
you don't
guess
have to
was a really wonderful
Take
joke.
it back. Take the apology back. The apology is unnecessary. The joke should have been better. You can apologize for that.
Okay.
And
it was the end of the show. I could have made a better
And
joke.
I will be taking from now through October 5th off. So we'll be doing some best ofs.
Okay.
No, that's not true. I wish, but we have stuff to give you. In fact, the big announcement.
Wish? Really?
No, I don't wish. I don't wish.
Wow, man, what an asshole.
I wish
Don't-
I could just phone it in at this point. I can entertain you fools.
I'd rather be. I mean, someone on the text line, they put it so the fact that you guys seem to choose us over your own actual family is crazy, and that is crazy. That's something I probably got to deal with in therapy. I mean, I probably do have to first go to therapy, but then that's something I could deal with there because that seems wild that this matter that technically a bunch of strangers, even though I don't consider you that, is more important than potentially things that I need to do at home. But this job, which is a fun job.
Yeah, but I think you think about it in terms of how many people you're letting down, right? And you are a person who's always trying to please everybody.
Right.
And your wife and your family, that's, 3 other people? Versus like
6 people listening.
6 people.
Right.
Exactly.
I got it. I know. And that's it. There's
So
6.
that's how you make your choice.
So if a few more
Klein is
listeners.
the most dedicated man that I know who gets here last every day.
Oh, Jake, you're such a prick.
And sometimes leaves in the middle of the show and records some segments.
I'll start adding up all of the hours I'm sitting around here afterwards, Jake, when you hightail and leave because it's time for your nap.
Yeah, he's done with it. You're the leader of the show, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
right.
You guys are not at the same level. You can't compare.
Well, I got no ammunition there. I can't compare. It's crazy.
I'm here at least an hour before you get here.
I'm moving into the studio. That's it. That's it. You guys are stuck with me. Which singing voice is the highest pitch called?
Are you asking for the group?
Like the Bee Gees? Like how they sing Staying Alive?
No.
Not alto, not tenor, not timbre.
Altoid.
Alto. Altoid is a mint. Wow, that's a toughie. I don't know.
Cole, congratulations.
What
Cole,
is it?
Hold on. There was a TV show with the same name?
Three's Company.
Three's
there
Company.
you go.
You got it.
It's the baritone, tenors, altos,
Nailed
and
it.
Three's Company.
You nailed it.
Now it's going to kill me because I don't know.
Starts with an S.
Sousaphone.
Sousaphone.
Please, can you... Oh, wait. Allison,
Is
tell
that
me.
from a Dr. Seuss book?
Soprano.
Yes, there you go.
Soprano.
There you go.
Are you
All
kidding
right,
me?
Cole, hold on one second.
You could have said it was the greatest TV show ever.
You haven't even seen it, probably.
Yeah, I haven't.
The fact that you actually took the time out of your night to go to City Hall.
Life-saving oxygen is all around us, and it fills this very room, but some people feel it should come at a price, and I am talking about gas station owners and their infamous air pump scams.
Owners. Oh, boy.
All right, are you going to take my cause seriously? I had the balls to speak in front of the city council. Not only is the air that we breathe free of charge, but so is the air in their tires, their pool floaties, and that one soccer ball that's constantly leaking air. But the true leak here is not our balls, it is our wallets.
Beautifully said.
Isn't it?
That's a great quote right there.
I want them to think about that.
That's your Rosie the Riveter right there.
In a time where we're asked to tip for everything, including coffee, and as I recently learned, babysitting, let's do the public a service by telling them about the few times that we do not have to pay.
Thank you.
you.
She's going to get an answer outside. Thank you. The other speakers.
We do not have any further speaker cards.
Everyone left. Everyone, Ali has walked the entire room.
Hanging in there, right?
What you gotta do? Hanging in. Let's do takeaways to get the hell out of here. And actually, do not know who's next. Johnny, are you in here next? What's going on after us? Johnny, Postmaster Johnny will be taking you through the next 4 hours. And he's got tickets for you to go to When We Were Young in Vegas in about 10 minutes. So be ready to call and win those at 800-520-1067. All right, takeaways, what do we got?
925, my takeaway is to get rich these days, one must invest in fart coin.
Got to get the fart coin, got to get in early, and got to ride it out till you get your millions of dollars.
310, my takeaway is hello, Cerveza.
The only Spanish you need to know.
That's true. 818, my takeaway is Klein can't wait for the Google movie to come out.
Oh, looks so good, that commercial.
And 310, my takeaway is Vanessa covers her windows to protect her from the aliens.
That's right. She's got that foil right in the windows. Keep them out. You got a takeaway from today's show, Jake the Nerd?
Yeah, it's important to keep a puke cup in your car.
Always got to keep that puke Yeti on standby. Omar, takeaway?
My takeaway is that I found your favorite sound.
Do not. Do not. Not.
That's your disciplinarian voice.
My favorite sound is
Knock
this.
it
My
off.
favorite sound actually did come from today's show, but it was this.
How your pits?
Oh, they're nasty.
That's my favorite sound. Allie, you got to take away.
My takeaway is virgins say what?
Virgins say what? Jake?
What?
106.7 KROQ. KROQ. Klein, Alley, Show.
If you are hurting.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina. Penis